For a state championship game, Lanny Beavers and Dave Woodman, a game that people have waited for, football. Out what are the keys to tonight's game.
To have a lot of speed on defense, and I think a big key is holding on to the football. We've got to protect the ball and not turn it over, and not give them any short fields, because they're going to be very difficult to stop, and we know they're probably going to score some points, but hopefully we won't help them out.
We're going to have to control the offensive and defensive lines a little bit. We're going to have to not turn the football over, and we're going to have to make some big plays on both sides of the football. Make short drives, a couple of two-play touchdown drives, things like that.
It's the first time two private schools have played for the state championship, a AAA sanctioned state championship game. Here come the Saints from Springdale, Shiloh Christian, breaking out and coming onto the field. We're getting ready for the kickoff. Pulaski Academy on the other end, coming out all fired up as well with their cheerleaders. 13-1, these two teams, and they're facing each other tonight for the state championship. It's 48 degrees, cloudy tonight as we get ready for the kickoff. Here's the famous onside kick by Pulaski Academy. There's a scramble for it at the 49-yard line. The beanbag goes down, and Pulaski Academy, the best in the country probably at the onside kick. And they have... There's a conference right at the 50-yard line, Lanny. We haven't gotten the signal yet. The Pulaski Academy offense has come on the field, but we've gotten no signal. Now we get it. Pulaski Academy's ball. The onside kick by Skylar Bussell is successful. The ball just over the 50-yard line, and the Bruins have the ball 1st and 10. At temperature 48 degrees, we gave you the wind out of the southeast at 11 miles per hour. That's from KARK4, your weather authority. That's the kind of game it's going to be, Lanny. Bruins have the first possession. They start with a direct snap to Grayson Skokas, and Skokas is stuffed a yard behind the line of scrimmage by the Shiloh defense. Let's set the Pulaski Academy offense for you. Freddie Knight, and the junior quarterback, will be calling the signals. Grayson Skokas, who carried on the first play out of a semi-wildcat formation. He's the running back and the leading rusher on the team. We'll also see Garrett Lamb, Zach Rayner, look for number 2 and number 9, the favorite receivers, as they come out of the huddle, and Freddie Knight lines up at quarterback in the shotgun formation. Knighton looking. He's under a rush. He'll run right up the middle. He had some running room. He gets a first down, close to a first down at the 40-yard line. May have it, maybe just a little bit short.
These two.
You're very familiar with this Pulaski Academy team, and I'm going to ask you just to come in here at any time and talk about their tendencies.
That's right. These two teams will mirror each other with Freddie Knighton and Kyle Frazier. And you saw the quarterback draw from Freddie Knighton, brings up a 3rd and short.
3rd down, less than a yard at the Shiloh 40-yard line. Shiloh stacks the middle. Knighton rolls right. Throws complete. He has Zach Rayner for a first down. Rayner run out of bounds at the 38-yard line. PA picks up the first down of the night. That's a Red River Dodge. First down for Pulaski Academy after the successful onside kick. Pulaski Academy on the move.
Very good rollout there by Freddie Knight, rolling out to his right side. His favorite receiver there, Zach Rayner.
You see the stack receivers, trip sets to the left side. 1, 2, 3. Here's the handoff. Grayson Skokas. Skokas gets a yard, maybe, as he gets down close to the 38-yard line. Stopped, let's call it no gain at the 39. Call it 2nd down and 10. Actually lost probably a foot or two, so we're going to call it officially with the scoreboard 2nd down and 11. Loss of a yard for Skokas on that handoff. Pulaski Academy goes without the huddle. Looking for the quick snap. Freddie Knighton stands back at the 40. Knighton stands straight up in the pocket. Throws, completes it at the 25-yard line, down to the 22-yard line. Is that Garrett Lamb this time on the catch? No, Zach Rayner again.
Yeah, it's Zach Rayner. It's going to be a first down for the Bruins. Very good coverage right there for the big offensive line of Pulaski Academy. Freddie Knighton looked very cool back there in the pocket, and Freddie Knight could throw on the run. Very quick with his feet.
We'll credit that offensive line for you in just a moment. We'll also set the defense for Shiloh. Here's the second first down of this possession. Knighton looking toward the end zone. Knighton throwing, lofts it up, and we have a touchdown! Pulaski Academy.
It doesn't take the Bruins long. It's Garrett Lamb.
Garrett Lamb's the man.
On the skinny post pattern. Nice throw there by Freddie Knighton as he hits Garrett Lamb right in stride. Doesn't take PA long.
50-yard drive in 6 plays. And the Bruins are on the scoreboard. George Friedman to add the extra point. And that's the kind of game we're looking for. I told somebody, Lanny, this afternoon, I've been doing my back and forth neck exercises so I won't get a crick in my neck or a cramp going back and forth. It looked like Shiloh jumped. Let's see what here. Now they're going to go for two.
Dead ball foul. Encroachment on the defense. Half the distance of the goal. Redo the try.
Kevin Kelly didn't hesitate.
No.
He knew the penalty was going against Shiloh, going to the 1.5-yard line. He immediately called his extra point team off the field. Now here's his two-point conversion team.
This has happened all year for Pulaski Academy. Pip Runyon, the offensive line coach, has a shift with the whole offensive line shifts at one time, and it's drawn eyes time after time this season.
Going into the spread, Freddie Knight at quarterback. And we have another flag. This one may be an offensive foul. We may have the extra point team back on the field, and we do.
Dead ball foul. False start on the offense. 5 yards. Replay the down.
So the penalty against Shiloh, 1.5 yards. The penalty against the Bruins, 5 yards. So Friedman's back on the field to attempt the extra point. So the two-point conversion attempt won't happen this time, Lanny, unless they draw him off sides again. Jack Snyder holding. Friedman's kick is up. It is no good. Okay.
Right.
Going to be that kind of game. Back with a kickoff in just a moment. PA leads Shiloh 6-0 first quarter.
At Crane Chevrolet, we'd save the best for last. It's the year-end clearance event, and they've all got to go. Right now, get 0% financing plus a $1,500 rebate and make no payments until spring. Combine that with huge Crane cash discounts and sales tax paid to get the best deals on new Chevys like Malibu, Traverse, Tahoe, and Silverado. Drive the all-new Cruise for just $199 per month, or Equinox and Camaro just $299 per month. 0% financing, sales tax paid, discounts up to $10,000 off. Only at Crane Chevrolet, South University in Little Rock.
When it comes to branding your business or showing a little school spirit, there's only one name in Arkansas. That's Image One, right here in Little Rock. Brand your business and tell your message with logo products that are fun and unique to you. From cups to caps, tees to totes, and everything in between, Image One can do it all. Call us today or visit us online. Ways we can help your stand out from the crowd. So if you want to be noticed, call Image One today.
PA got the onside kick and drove 50 yards for the touchdown, missed the extra point, and here's the onside kick again by Skylar Bussell. It's crossed the 50-yard line. It's gone far enough, but this time it's Shiloh that comes up with the football, Lanny, at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, Shiloh brings it up. Good hands team. Connor Clark right there for Shiloh. Now, you're going to see this all night long for Pulaski Academy. One of the reasons is they don't have a whole lot of speed on their kickoff coverage, and Coach Kevin Kelly's realized that, hey, you know, the team's been bringing it back generally to the 35, so what's about 10, 13 yards, and it's worth a try for the onside kick.
But they have not played an explosive team like the Shiloh Christian team all year, with Kyle Frazier, who has committed to Auburn. Garrett Harper in the backfield with him, but Frazier keeps on the first play from scrimmage. Crosses the 48, gets about 3 on the play. It'll be second down 7 after the 3-yard pickup. They'll go without a huddle as well, with Frazier number 15, Garrett Harper, behind him. Frazier takes the quick snap, gives it off to Garrett Harper, dances through a hole, and a defender, and just boldly works his way inside the 45-yard line. Mark it at the 44. That should be a Shiloh Christian first down. This is going to be an offensive game, Lanny. It just shapes up that way. It's going to be surprising if it goes any other way.
That's correct.
Spread formation, motion left to right for the Saints. Frazier keeps again, dances past the first defender, doesn't get past the second one, gets only a yard or so down near the 40, between the 42 and 43-yard line of Pulaski Academy.
That tackle right there by a ninth grader, Tyler Colquitt, who started all season on the varsity team as a ninth grader, a big-time linebacker for Pulaski Academy, number 23, so keep an eye on him tonight.
5'11", 205-pound freshman, great future ahead of him at Pulaski Academy. Here's the 2nd and 9 coming up for Shiloh Christian. Here's the handoff, the inside handoff. Breaking tackles is Garrett Harper. Harper gets inside the 40, gets to the 39. We have a penalty marker down. Could be a face mask violation against Pulaski Academy. Let's check it out, and there it is. Pulled his head around, and that's going to tack on extra yardage at the end of that run.
Personal foul. Face mask. All white.
Dave, Harper's a big-time back here for Shiloh Christian. He comes in with 1,291 yards and 20 touchdowns. Also, Kyle Frazier is a 2,000-yard passer and over 1,000-yard rusher. So Shiloh Christian, just like Pulaski Academy, is an offensive machine, and they love to run that hurry-up, no-huddle offense brought in by Gus Malzahn.
The extra 15 yards puts it at the 24-yard line. Here's Harper again. Good running room. Harper is going to score. And Shiloh Christian quickly answers Pulaski Academy. They drive it 55 yards into the end zone, and it's going to be that kind of game tonight. Look at this, the blocking off that right side. Lanny commented on the kind of quality back that Garrett Harper is. 5'10", 190-pound experienced senior. We have a 6-6 ball game with 8:37 left in a 12-minute first quarter.
Very good offensive play as Shiloh Christian answers the Pulaski Academy opening drive score.
J.T. Hale, who is 84 of 93 on point after attempts, will try to give Shiloh Christian a 1-point lead. Extra point by Pulaski Academy. That kick is up, and it hits the goal post and bounces back, and it is no good either. So we have a 6-6 ball game, 8:37 to go, 55-yard drive in 5 plays, 1 minute 21 seconds. Back in a moment, 6-6 at War Memorial Stadium.
So, Dad, can I borrow the car?
Where are you going?
Just to the movies.
Who's going?
Kathy and Dylan.
Dylan?
Yes, Dad, Dylan.
Thanks, Dad.
She's growing up, whether you like it or not. That's why State Farm created the Steer Clear program. Teens learn safe driving, you get lower rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Where are you going?
Work.
It's Hyundai Holidays, and if you're in the market for a new vehicle, there's only 2 things you need to know. Crane Hyundai in Little Rock and Crane Hyundai North Little Rock. And here's the really big thing at Crane Hyundai. Drive a new Hyundai Santa Fe with all this equipment for just $299 a month. Or the totally redesigned 2011 Hyundai Sonata, just $199 a month. And you get all these options standard, just $199 a month. You even get a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty and Hyundai Assurance. The holidays are here, and so are the savings at Crane Hyundai Little Rock and Crane Hyundai North Little Rock.
Well, 6-6. Both teams scored quickly on their first possession. 6-play drive by Pulaski Academy, followed by a 5-play drive by Shiloh Christian. Both extra points missed, and Shiloh getting ready to kick it off for the second possession of the night for Pulaski Academy. This kickoff is going to be taken short at the 25-yard line. That's Ben Fortson, who returns it to the near sideline, knocked down about the 35, and that's where the Bruins will play it with a 6-6 tie right now in the first quarter. 8:33 to play. First quarter of this ball game. It's going to be a thriller.
Pulaski Academy's not used to shootouts. They had one with Cabot where they lost Cabot at 7A school 35-34. And that Pulaski Robinson game was shot with Pulaski Academy early. It was back and forth all the way through the first half before PA broke it away in the second half. So this is no surprise for Pulaski Academy getting in shootout games.
Friday night and sends 3 receivers out to the wide side of the field. Grayson Skokas in the backfield with him. Fakes to Skokas. Now puts the swing pass out. No gain. Knocked down at the 35-yard line. That one was extremely well defended.
That was very well defended by Colt Thomas, a 5'10", 181-pound linebacker. Very good tackle. And you see Coach White talking to his defense just a few minutes ago.
Second down 10 at the 35 for the Bruins. Almost a 3-man backfield this time as Knighton throws across the middle. Completes it to Hunter Henry. And no, incomplete. Knocked loose at the 40-yard line. Incomplete as Henry couldn't hang on to it. And that'll bring up a 3rd down for the Bruins.
And Hunter's a big kid. His father Mark Henry played for the Razorbacks. You can see he's a very big kid. As he gets the ball, and he's just stripped away from by the Shiloh Christian defenders.
That was linebacker Colt Thomas again. 5'10", 180-pound senior, number 33 for Shiloh Christian. Big 3rd down play now possession down for Freddie Knighton and the Bruins. Stands up in the pocket. Now he's flush, going to run, and he picks up the first down very neatly and adroitly, steps out of bounds just across the 45-yard line. He saw the end of the stakes. He saw the stakes, stepped out of bounds, picks up the first down for the Bruins.
Knighton is very quick. He's been timed close to a 4.4. As you look at the speed right there by Freddie Knighton, and he gets a big first down for the Bruins. But I got to tell you now, just because PA doesn't get a first down, third down, they will not punt. PA's not practiced punting all season long.
Yeah, my mistake in calling that a possession down. Fourth down is a possession down for them. But they picked up the first at the 45-yard line. This is Grayson Skokas in the open. Skokas has a first down yardage and more down to the 35-yard line of the Shiloh Saints.
They've got to bring up 1 point that's real quick. As you notice that Garrett Harper chased Grayson Skokas out of bounds here. Shiloh Christian will play players on both sides of the line. Where PA generally doesn't. They will bring their big offensive line and play defensive line on short yardage downs, but watch the endurance of the teams tonight.
Troy Goss, number 58, is the anchor of that defensive line for Shiloh Christian. Here's the handoff again to Skokas, and somebody grabbed him by the jersey and kept him from breaking loose, and he got only a yard down to the 34-yard line. Second down, 9.
I'll tell you who grabbed a hold of him. That's big Sam Harville, 6'1", 270-pound defensive tackle, one of the best defensive linemen in the state this year.
14.5 sacks coming into tonight's game, 39 tackles for loss. He's one to watch, number 53.
Yeah, we're looking at some talent tonight on both sides of the ball.
Shifting going on in the defensive front for Shiloh. Here's the reverse, rolling left. Knighton has a man wide open, and it's incomplete. Intended for Ben Fortson. Fortson just inside the 30. Had to twist around, though, Lanny. He didn't get it on his best side. Had to twist. You'll see this. There's the twist, and he just could not hang on to the football.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did. He turned around and just couldn't get his feet under. Hunter Henry was playing the tight end position on the last play. And okay, some good blocking there to allow Freddie Knighton to get that pass off.
Taking it a third and about 8 for PA. Empty backfield with Freddie Knighton. Knighton to throw again. Throws this time across the middle. Gets it to Garrett Lamb. Lamb breaks a tackle. He's still moving. Lamb on the Lamb, and he's finally hauled down around the 6-yard line. Nice job of setting up the screen out in front of him. That was just a little middle screen to Garrett Lamb. He got blockers out ahead of him. He did a nice job of running, but the cordon of blockers was there, and the Bruins have a first down at the 7-yard line.
Pulaski Academy loves that middle screen, and you saw it right there. Very well developed as Garrett Lamb almost went in for the touchdown.
Josh Dellinger saved the touchdown for the Saints. First and goal at the 7-yard line for PA. It's a 6-6 game. Both teams have scored on their opening possessions. Knighton being chased, throws to the end zone. Did he break the plane? Did he get the pylon? He did. Touchdown, and that is Garrett Lamb.
Great hands. And watch Garrett Lamb as he catches his football, and he reaches the ball over the plane for a touchdown. Both teams on offense are doing what they want to. This time, Pulaski Academy mixed up the run a little bit with the pass. Now, as we set this up, as you watch Freddie Knighton roll out, now watch the hands and the know-how of Garrett Lamb, where he knows where the football is.
George Friedman missed the first extra point attempt. Has another opportunity to make it a 7-point game. Kicks this one up and true. 6:42 to play in the first quarter. We have a 13-6 game. Pulaski Academy on top, scoring on both of their possessions. That was a 65-yard drive in 8 plays, consuming all of a minute and 55 seconds, Lanny.
It's fast break offense, Dave. That's the best way you can say it from both teams. Now, one thing we got to look at here on Shiloh Christian's second possession, they drove the ball running with Kyle Frazier and also their big back, Garrett Harper. They have not thrown the ball in the air yet, but Shiloh's gone aerial quickly. Pulaski Academy's gone aerial quickly tonight. You might look for Shiloh Christian try to throw some deep on this possession here. Right there. This is going to be like a ping pong game tonight. You're going to have to keep your head on the swivel because you're going to be going back and forth all night long tonight.
Those neck exercises are going to pay off tonight. We have beautiful facilities here at War Memorial Stadium. There you look at part of the visiting the home team crowd from Northwest Arkansas. Shiloh Christian Saints have built a great tradition of high school football there. 2 of the smaller 4A schools in the state. Here again is the onside kick attempt, and for the last 2 times, Shiloh's been ready for it. Jason Schisler falls on that one. And the Saints will have good field position at midfield after that onside kick attempt.
One thing we're going to watch is with these onside kicks, if Shiloh Christian recovers them, they get a very short field where Pulaski Academy had to drive 65 yards. Land 3 receptions, 54 yards, and already 2 touchdowns. Knighton, the quarterback, 5 of 8 for 75 yards and 2 touchdowns for Pulaski Academy.
We'll credit our 2 statisticians here in just a moment. What a great job they've done all season long there. Oh, that one was broken up nicely. That had completion written all over it, except for the PA defender. Again, you know these guys better than I do.
That was Amari Wallace. Look at Amari Wallace right here. He's one of the best safeties in the state. He's probably the best safety in the 4A.
Second down. Here's the sweep again. Time.
Nice tackle there by Dirk Tanner. Now, Dirk Tanner's got a D1 scholarship. We're talking about Sam Harville, but we got to talk about Dirk Tanner, number 52. He's going to be going to Louisiana Tech next year, and he's a big-time defensive tackle.
Stood Garrett Harper up pretty good that time, and Shiloh now faced with a 3rd and long. 3rd down, 8. The ball at the Pulaski Academy 48-yard line. Frazier rolls. His receivers are covered. He's hitting the backfield, escapes, throws complete at the 40-yard line. 30 behind, still on his feet, all the way to the 20-yard line. That was the athleticism of Kyle Frazier that made that happen, Lanny.
Just a great play by Kyle Frazier. It looked like Kyle was going to be sacked back there in the backfield as you look at Kyle rolling out to his left. Now he gets hit right there by Kyle Welfley. He rolls out, nice heads-up play there, and
Jason Schisler.
He's able to complete the pass for a big 1st down.
Schisler does a good job of running after he catches the ball. That was a clutch play by Kyle Frazier, and we'll probably see more of those. Frazier looking, throwing, little slip screen, 20. And knocked out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Very good pursuit by the Bruins defense that time.
Well, Jared Flowers is able to defend his block and push Harper out of bounds. Harper's got a lot of speed there. 5'10", 195-pounder. He is a good big back for Shiloh Christian.
Great combination, Kyle Frazier and Garrett Harper. We're going to see some offensive fireworks in this game tonight. The play, game 5. It'll be 2nd down 5 at the Pulaski Academy 15-yard line for Shiloh Christian. Reading, handing off. Harper again inside the 5-yard line. 1st down, goal to go. Frazier did a good job. He and Harper combined on that handoff. He read the play before he gave that ball up to Harper, and Harper, it was a correct read, and Harper takes it all the way down to the 3 where it's 1st and goal for Shiloh. Attempting to tie this game up. Here's Kyle Frazier keeping off right guard and goes in for the score. The 4th touchdown of the 1st quarter, and we still have 5 minutes and 33 seconds left to play. It's a 13-12 game. Extra point or the conversion attempt coming up by Shiloh Christian.
Dave, we can't go without talking about Kyle Frazier going to Auburn next year, and he sure resembles number 2, the big quarterback at Auburn this year, and he's a big-time quarterback for Shiloh Christian.
6'3", 212 pounds, and they'll put some weight on him, too, after he gets there. He'll spend some time in the weight room. J.T. Hale's extra point attempt this time is good, and we have a 13-12 game with Pulaski Academy on top. I beg your pardon, 13-13. We're tied up, and you know, Yarnell's Ice Cream was a big sponsor in our food drive just recently gone by. We thank them, and they are our sideline sponsor. Let's go down to Kerry O'Hara for Yarnell's Ice Cream sideline report.
Hey, Dave, I know you guys have been talking a lot about the offenses on both teams, but let's talk specifically about Shiloh's. You've been seeing all the guys watch the sidelines. It's a hurry-up, no-huddle offense that was put in place by Gus Malzahn, who is here tonight, Auburn's offensive coordinator, and then carried on by Coach Swood. Obviously, something that's working well for them. PA is going to have to make sure that they are on top of this. This is a hard offense to play, and it can wear you out real quick.
All right, Kerry, thanks very much. And hopefully Kerry will be able to talk to Coach Malzahn as we progress through this game. He is on the sideline tonight. Of course, he's watching Kyle Frazier. Kyle Frazier has made a commitment to Auburn, a verbal commitment. Signing date is in February. And Coach Malzahn on the sidelines tonight after winning the Boyles Award earlier in the week. Here's the short kickoff again. And picked up by Ben Fortson, and Ben Not Fortune this time.
Yeah, it's been Fortune. Yeah, it was Fortune.
Okay, Fortune takes the short kick. Same spot that he took the last one. Returns it out to about the same place, just over the 35-yard line. Call it the 36 officially, where over their third possession. Both teams scoring on their two possessions, and we've got a 13-13 ball game.
Yeah, one of these defenses is going to have to step up right here and try to stop the offense, because the offenses are moving at will right now.
Paul Sharp, our lead statistician, along with Rob Hallmark, and they're saying they don't have enough paper to keep the statistics on this game. Here's Freddie Knighton, flushed out of the pocket after all of his receivers were covered. Makes a nice gainer out of it. Out to the 42-yard line, Jacob Kaufman, the middle linebacker, stays with him, makes the tackle at the 42.
David, as we're watching this ball game, have you ever seen two teams on the offense mirror each other as much as it's almost like an inter-squad game right now?
Yeah, very, very similar quarterbacks, very similar teams. We've got third down and 4, second down 4 for PA. 13-13 our score. We've still got time to get out here. Knighton. Wow, Lamb was wide open over the middle. I don't know what
that's a blown
the
coverage
coaches saw or what Freddie saw, but you're absolutely right. There was nobody there, nothing but green field and white stripes, and Garrett just took it in, and all he had to do was concentrate on catching the ball and marching the last 15 yards, and PA back up on top, 19-13.
There was no safety right there. They were playing, they had a full rush going, and the cornerbacks were playing single coverage, and there was no safety protection there. Just open up the seam, and Garrett Lamb's got his third touchdown tonight.
George Friedman to attempt the extra point. It's good. 3:26 to play. First quarter, 20-13. PA on top.
Where can you get the best milk?
From me.
From me.
And from me.
It comes from all of us.
We don't just work for the dairy. We are the dairy.
We're Coleman Dairy.
Making sure the milk in your child's school, in your stores, and on your table is fresh and healthy.
Farmer-owned and handled with the kind of care that your family deserves.
We are Coleman Dairy. Serving your family is not a job to us. It's our heritage.
To introduce Wendy's natural cut fries with sea salt, we've set up a human chain from coast to coast. So taste our best fries ever and pass them on. Pass them on. Share the news. We only use whole russet potatoes and sprinkle them with sea salt for a taste as real as it gets.
Oh, come on!
Come on! Come on! Finally, a fry worth sharing!
When it's real.
Ready for the kickoff, but Laddie, bring us up to date on Garrett Lamb.
Garrett Lamb, 4 receptions, 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. Knighton, 6 of 10, 3 touchdowns, 121 yards. It doesn't take PA long to score.
Garrett Lamb will kick it off this time, and it takes a good bounce. It's touched by a Shiloh player, and then it's recovered by Zan Jones. We haven't seen him tonight.
No, but
Lanny, but he is.
We will.
We will.
I guarantee you we will. We want to talk about that onside kick real quick. The kickoff has to go 10 yards before the kickoff team can recover, and that ball only went 7 yards.
That's correct.
So even if Pulaski Academy had touched it, you saw Amari Wallace come in late, it would have gone to Shiloh Christian. You're looking at Garrett Lamb walk there and get a head tap there by Coach Kevin Kelly.
Shiloh Christian now trailing 20-13 with the ball in PA territory. Here's the pass swung out to Connor, incomplete, intended for Garrett Harper. Harper couldn't quite pull it off his shoe tops. It falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Zan Jones, the big-time wide receiver for Shiloh Christian, is number 8. He's going to be split out, looks like to the left side. Zan Jones, a big-time receiver that we will see, I guarantee you, before this night is over for Shiloh.
Zan has 62 receptions for 1,305 yards this season. There goes John Hawes in motion to the left. The play comes back to the right, and PA is there to stop it for no gain at about the 47-yard line. A good mass of humanity there. Number 12 for PA, Spencer Pruitt was there, along with the teammates. Let's see who busted that play up. Yeah, Skylar Bussell.
And Skylar's playing with a broken leg.
That's an interesting thing.
He's got a broken bone in his leg.
Broken fibula and is playing football, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Frazier. He's going to have to scramble. He's still scrambling, still on his feet. Finds a little running room, ducks back, does a great job again. So athletic, and picks up the first down at the 35-yard line. Again, the PA defenders pretty well had him hemmed in, but look at this. He dances. He prances. He goes downfield. He picks up the first down.
Finally brought down by Austin Calhoun for Pulaski Academy. They got to put a spy on Kyle Frazier.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here goes Garrett Harper again. Harper has one man to beat. Breaks a tackle, and that one's going to come back. That one's going to come back. Harper takes it in, but we've got a flag.
Looks like Dylan Little's hurt there for Pulaski Academy also. As we watch the play here, see what the call is.
Broke a tackle.
Looks like
by Dylan Little. Dylan may have gotten too much shoulder in that one. That's going to come back. Here's the discussion by the officials. Jack Fulmer is our referee tonight. We'll get the call from him. As soon as they get this sorted out, Lynn Berry is the umpire. Monty Harrell, the head linesman. Mark Manning, the linesman. And James Maggie is the back judge. Yeah, let's see what Mr. Fulmer has to tell us.
Holding on the offense. 10 yards from the spot. Replay. First down.
10 yards from the spot. Moves the ball back to the 37-yard line. And that will make it 1st and 12 at that point for Shiloh. And here's, again, there's the shot of Dylan Little getting his shoulder into Garrett Harper. Did he stay in the game?
Yeah, he did. He's still out there.
He's all right. A bunched up backfield, fake the reverse. Good rush on Frazier. Frazier dances again. Looks toward the 5-yard line. Throws and complete at the 3-yard line. What a great catch. Number 48 is
it's number 20 there for Shiloh Christian, and that's a Jason Slister. Wilson Tharp on the trying to knock the ball down, but came down inbounds. Both feet. That could have been a professional catch right there.
Schisler with a great catch. And that sets up a 1st and goal at the 4-yard line for Shiloh Christian. They trailed 20-13, but for much longer, misfire by Kyle Frazier and his receiver. He expected him to be in one spot.
Both these defenses are just on their heels right now. They can't get anything going. They're very confused. And when you got two scrambling quarterbacks like a Freddie Knight and a Kyle Frazier, it just scares the defensive coordinator.
Garrett Harper was the intended receiver. Here's Frazier looking for someplace to go. He's hit, though, and bottled up at the 3-yard line and pushed back by a great defensive surge by PA.
That time Hunter Henry came in, what we were talking about earlier. What you'll see now is you'll see Jason King's in for Pulaski Academy. They'll bring their big offensive lineman in to try to stop on these short yardage possessions, and Hunter Henry with the big stick. And also Jason King is playing in at the guard position for Pulaski Academy.
Hunter Henry in on the goal line defense, normally a receiver, but playing on this goal line defense for Pulaski Academy. 3rd and 3, 3rd and goal at the 3-yard line. Frazier with blockers out in front of him, heads toward the goal line, gets in for the score, and both teams 3 for 3 on possessions. 3 possessions for Shiloh, touchdowns. 3 possessions for Pulaski Academy, touchdowns. And we've still got 1 minute and 33 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, this just too much firepower right now on offense, and the defenses are really struggling trying to stop the other offense.
Well, we expected a shootout, and so far we're getting it. J.T. Hale to attempt the extra point. Hale's kick is good. Each kicker has missed one tonight. Hale is good. We're tied again. 1:33 remaining in the quarter. Don't go away. 20-20.
This is a great time for you at Red River Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep because we are overrun with new vehicles and we love to celebrate Christmas.
Our Christmas gift to you, new car prices as low as $16,900.
Like this 2010 Sebring, Avenger, and Dodge Journey, all for only $16,900. And Dodge Rams, Chargers, and Caravans starting at only $19,900. So from everybody at Red River Dodge,
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
And no, Joey didn't get fired. He's just on vacation.
Hi, welcome to Wendy's. May I help you?
Welcome to Wendy's.
Hello again.
Okay, what's up?
The smell of fresh cooked bacon. It just moves you.
May I get you all a Baconator?
Yes. Come try a Wendy's Baconator with 6 strips of Applewood smoked bacon.
You know when it's real.
That last scoring drive by Shiloh Christian, 46 yards, 7 plays, 1 minute 53. Kyle Frazier with the touchdown. Time of possession, Shiloh Christian, 4 minutes, 23 seconds. Pulaski Academy, 6 minutes and 4 seconds. We've got 40 points in the first quarter.
Sung Jae Lee kicks it off short again. And this time they're going to try to make something out of it. That's Zach Lena who got put over there that time. If they're going to kick off over there, we're going to put one of our good kickoff returners over there as well, says Kevin Kelly. And Zach Lena returned it out to the 48-yard line. Good field position again for PA.
You've got 2 of the best offensive coaches out here right now. Kevin Kelly, Pulaski Academy, Josh Floyd of Shiloh Christian. And this is a chess match right now with their offenses. And one of the defense is going to have to dial up. And one of the defense is going to have to make a stop and get a turnover.
Somebody is going to have to break. They both bent, but somebody's going to have to break. Knighton throws, can't quite get to Garrett Lamb. A little bit long for Garrett. He stretched out down the near sideline, could not quite pull it in. So it's 2nd down for the Bruins.
The play wasn't successful, but look at the talent of what Freddie Knight could do as he rolls out to his left side and hits a Garrett Lamb down the field. And that's going to make that defensive end there pause a little bit because he doesn't know if Freddie Knight's going to take it under his arm or he's going to throw a pass. You were looking at Colquitt just now. He's that fine freshman
prospect that Lanny commented on earlier, has been starting all year. Well, they wanted to pull off the end around to Garrett Lamb, but penalty marker went down. Lamb has to hold up and bring it back. This one's going to go against the Bruins.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. 5 yards. Repeat it down.
So it will be 2nd and 15. That was a good-looking play, too.
Yeah, it was. Kevin Kelly's got a lot of trick plays, too, that we're going to see. You might see some swinging gates before the day's over. Now, one thing he might do is he's got 2 other quarterbacks. You could see a T formation with all 3 quarterbacks in sometime during the ball game.
Be ready for anything with the Kevin Kelly offense. Here's Knighton again. This time he's going to be sacked, and the ball's loose at the 41-yard line. That may be the mistake that you were talking about, or the first one of the night, because Shiloh comes up with a loose ball. Here's Freddie taking off, does not protect the ball, gets it stripped out.
Nathan Kemp trying to pull it in for Pulaski Academy. He was unsuccessful, but that's what we were talking about.
And Jacob Kaufman makes the recovery for Shiloh Christian. They get the first break of the game. It goes against Pulaski Academy, and it sets them up at the 40-yard line with a 20-20 tie. Shiloh just 40 yards away from a go-ahead touchdown and their first lead of the night.
Nice strip there by Shiloh Christian on Friday night to get the turnover.
Here's Kyle Frazier. PA pulls safeties up on the line of scrimmage. Here's Frazier going to go straight up the middle as he splits the gap. He's tripped up as he approaches the line of scrimmage. I believe that was Skylar Bussell who got a hand up. That's number 23 rather than 25. That's Tyler Colquitt, that fine freshman outside linebacker who's slowed him down long enough for a teammate to come along and make the tackle at the 34-yard line. Here they come, showing that same blitz, and here's Knighton calling his own number again, getting down to the 30-yard line. Apparently another first down.
Look at the talent there that Kyle Frazier has. I know he's going to be scaring some SEC defenses in the near future. He's a big-time quarterback right there. Good size, too, for a high school quarterback.
And the man who hopes to be coaching him next year at this time is on the sidelines for Shiloh Christian, Gus Malzahn, who's gotten a lot of publicity lately, and who is standing in line for a head coaching job somewhere, maybe not this year, but in the near future. This time Knighton is, Frazier is knocked down as he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and there's Tyler Colquitt again.
Yeah, Colquitt, the 9th grader, once again. Now watch this here as Kyle Frazier comes down, and he gets hit right there by Tyler Colquitt, and also in on the tackles, Big Dirk Tanner, the Louisiana Tech commit from Pulaski Academy.
Very rare for a freshman, Lanny, not only for a freshman to play, but to start the entire season.
And he has.
Here's the second down play, and we've got a receiver open but overthrown by Kyle Frazier. That's Zan Jones, right?
That's the receiver. That's the big-time receiver that Shiloh Christian has. One thing I'm surprised so far with Shiloh Christian as we're watching tonight's broadcast is how well they're running the football. There's not been very many teams since Pulaski Robinson that's ran the football in Pulaski Academy like Shiloh Christian has here in the first quarter.
3rd down 9, and Josh Floyd makes some substitutions in his offense as they all look to the sideline to Coach Floyd to get the play. Josh Floyd in his 7th season at Shiloh. He's 83-12 with 2 straight state championships and in the game again. And this time Frazier goes nowhere. Nice job by Dirk Tanner, a defensive tackle for Pulaski Academy, along with Aubrey Wallace, who makes the stop on the spot. That's the end of the first quarter. Shiloh faced with a 4th down when we come back. 20-20 our score. Shiloh Christian and Pulaski Academy.
AT&T high-speed internet here at home
and on the go
with some really big news.
It's BIG big.
AT&T high-speed internet at home
includes Wi-Fi access on the go.
Woo-hoo. It's an unbelievable deal.
Well, gotta go.
But wait, there's more.
Call AT&T today to get high-speed internet for the unbelievably low price of just $14.95 a month with a 1-year price guarantee. And now, no home phone service required.
You can chill online at a park. Here, peachy peachy. And surf the web at your favorite bookstore. Our internet at home includes access to the entire AT&T national Wi-Fi network. On the go.
So for a limited time, call to get high-speed internet for just $14.95 a month with a 1-year price guarantee. And now with no home phone service required.
It's an unbelievable deal. So why wait?
Call now. Call now.
Like he said.
First 4th down situation of the game. 4th down, 7. Of course, Shiloh are going to go for it on a 4th and 7. Frazier being chased. That's Frazier going to be sacked back at the 40-yard line. That's Dirk Tanner and company, and we have a flag down as well. And let's see what the call is going to be. If it goes against PA, it's going to be a killer. Dirk Tanner put the pressure on. It's holding.
And that right there could be your Wendy's biggie hit of the play right there on the big sack there by Dirk Tanner.
Let's mark that as biggie hit of the game.
On the offense, that penalty is declined. First down, Pulaski Academy.
Mark that biggie hit A, gang, down in the truck, because that could be our biggie hit of the game right there. It was the sack by Dirk Tanner, who had 8 sacks coming into this ball game. So the fumble recovery does not hurt PA. The ball turns back over to them on downs on the big 4th down play. The holding penalty, of course, is declined, and the Bruins take over at their own 38-yard line. Still 20-20. We've just started the second quarter. This is the second play of the second quarter, and now we've got a penalty again as they were. I don't know whether they were going to hand the ball off on the reverse
infraction on the offense. 5 yards, beat it down.
Garrett Lamb was at least going to get the fake on the end around, but the penalty nullifies anything, and it's going to be 1st and 15 back at the 33-yard line. 20-20 is our score. We just started the second quarter. Being chased is Freddie Knighton. Gets it away, completes it. Still on his feet at the 50. Look out. He's got one man to beat now. The blue shirts close in. That was just a little safety valve, an outlet pass to Grayson Skokas, and Skokas turned it into a huge play. Lanny all the way down inside the Shiloh 30-yard line.
Look at the talent right there that Freddie Knighton has as Sam Harville's chasing Knighton in the backfield. He rolls out to his left, a right-handed quarterback, and he hits the safety possession receiver, Grayson Skokas, who runs it all the way down to the 28-yard line of Shiloh Christian. Big-time play right there for Pulaski Academy.
What a football game. Wish you were here. Glad you're watching us on the Z. Here's Knight putting it up. This could be picked, and it is at the goal line. Intercepted at the goal line, and they'll bring it out to the 20-yard line on the touchback. That is your offensive player, Zan Jones, who also plays cornerback, and that pass just badly overthrown, and all Zan Jones had to do was zero in on it. It was intended for Zach Reyna, but badly overthrown, and now we've had another turnover. This is the second Pulaski Academy turnover in the first half.
But what it does, it puts a tired defense right there for Pulaski Academy back out on the field, and that's an unfortunate turnover for if you're a Bruins fan. And Shiloh's right back out there. I know Freddie wishes, and I know Coach Kevin Kelly, they had that play back.
They got a diamond trip set to the left side. That's the Woodman description anyway. The wide side of the field for Shiloh. Can't see it on that shot, but they've got 3 receivers over here in a diamond, semi-diamond, or triangle formation. They just go right straight up the middle, this time with their number 1 running back, Garrett Harper.
Yeah, Harper's just a big-time back right there. Nice hole as he gets, and look at the downfield blocking and the big hole there produced by that big offensive line of the Saints of Shiloh Christian.
Gets a little more than 6. They're calling it 2nd down and 3, and they've got Kyle Frazier's number again as they throw him for a loss.
That's Kyle Welfley for Pulaski Academy, a defensive end for the Bruins. That's a big play right there. Also in on the tackles, Austin Calhoun.
That was not a sack. That was a design running play, but Welfley came into the game with 12 sacks. And now we're looking at another 3rd down for Shiloh Christian. Throwing deep. And completing, and that is Zan Jones, who pulls in his first reception of the night after making the interception on the other end of the field. Long pass picked up by Zan Jones, tackled immediately, but the ball is at the 21-yard line. And look at beat the coverage.
Jared Flowers stepped downfield. He just was about a step or two behind the receiver, Zan Jones, and a big pass play for the Saints as they come marching right back down the field. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line after the turnover by the Bruins. Let's see if their defense can hold again. They did earlier, and they're playing some inspired defense. That's Tharp and also Amari Wallace in on the tackle. You know, Coach Todd Wood, the defensive coordinator for Pulaski Academy, has just done one of the best jobs I've seen this year. This Pulaski Academy defense has played some of the better ball. Now, they've given up 20 in the first quarter, but they will dial it up themselves. Mark it at the 19-yard line. 2nd down. Just dumps it out around the 10-yard line. Again, under pressure. Kyle Frazier was feeling a little pressure from Tyler Colquitt. Dumped it incomplete at the feet of the intended receiver. Yeah, I thought Frazier might have thrown that one a little bit too quick. He felt the pressure, the backside pressure there by the 9th grader once again, Tyler Colquitt, and he just had to get rid of it. David Tyler was the intended receiver. Looking at 3rd down 8 now at the 19-yard line. Interception in the end zone started this possession for Shiloh, and now here's pressure again, and Frazier is going to go down again back at the 28-yard line. That's the 2nd sack of the 2nd quarter, and all of a sudden the defense of Pulaski Academy has come to life. It's Amari Wallace with another sack. He's one of the best safeties in the 4A, one of the best safeties in that state right here for Pulaski Academy. He played receiver one time after his brother broke his leg, L.J. Wallace. One time he played receiver, 80-yard touchdown against Ashdown. Wow. Talented young men on both these teams. Here's a big 4th down for Shiloh. 4th and 16 at the 27-yard line. See if PA can stop him again. Here comes the outside blitz. Pass is thrown toward the end zone. Incomplete, intended for Zan Jones in the end zone, and Pulaski Academy again has held inside the 25-yard line as the ball had gotten all the way down to the 19-yard line on this possession. The defense rose up, stopped them again, and the PA offense takes over at the PA 27. Again, no harm done after the interception. They drove to the 19-yard line, and PA takes over on downs at their 27. And you see Coach Kevin Kelly right there calling the plays in as Freddie Knighton comes back out on the field to lead the Bruins. Coach Todd Wood has to be very proud of his defense, Lanny, after those last 2 stands. Yeah, and they stopped them after 2 straight turnovers by the Bruins. Here comes motion from Garrett Lamb, and the handoff to Garrett Lamb on the end around, and he gets out to around the 30. Let's see where they'll mark him out of bounds, the 33-yard line. Dave, we got to talk a little bit about Will James. Now, Matt Kolb tore his MCL 2 weeks ago, and he's out for the season. But if you'll recall, Will James had some heat problems for Pulaski Academy. He's worked his way back, and he was replaced by Matt Kolb tonight. He was in pretty bad shape. He was a sick young man for a while. Here's the pass too tall for the intended receiver. That's Blake Wiggins there. He's a freshman also. So Pulaski Academy is a very young team tonight coming in. Mark it at the 33-yard line. It will be 3rd down 4 for the Bruins. If they don't pick up the 1st down on this play, then we'll see what they're determined to do on 4th down, and we know what their proclivity is. Here's Knighton with the keeper. Knighton goes down back at the 23-yard line, tripped up, got away momentarily, but just was thrown completely off balance. Ryan Hyde, 6'3", 240-pound defensive end, got a paw on him, and that just threw him off balance and down. Now, Lanny, 4th down. Yeah. We've seen for Pulaski Academy, they're deep in their own territory, 25-yard line, 4th and 12. And as we pointed out, Kevin Kelly does not punt on 4th down. He rolls the dice, and here we go. First opportunity to see that 4th down offense tonight. Knighton rolls left, being chased.
He'll keep. He gets to the 30. Cuts back. He's got the first down and more out across the 40-yard line. Incredible.
Speed.
Absolutely incredible.
Speed, speed, speed by Freddie Knight. Look at Sam Harville trying to catch. He's not going to catch Freddie Knight. No,
Harville,
sir.
one of the best defensive linemen in the state, did not catch him. He knocked Zan Jones back as he picked up the first down on a 4th and 17 at their own 25-yard line. And that's Kevin Kelly football.
That's also what Freddie Knight was trying to do. He loves Zach Rain on those 4th down plays. So watch number 9 next time on 4th down.
At the 41-yard line, first down, Pulaski Academy. Bubble screen off to the right side, does not get the block, and inside the play, making the play is Connor Clark.
That's a great tackle downfield there because that was well blocked. But you got to give Connor Clark a lot of credit as he's able to fight off the blocker as we see the pass right here to Zach Rain, and just a nice tackle downfield.
Play fails to gain on the completed pass. They mark it just over the 41-yard line. We'll call it 2nd down 10 at the 41. Defenders for Shiloh switching sides. Freddie Knighton waiting for the snap with Grayson Skokas standing beside him. Slot formation to the left. Here's Knighton looking. Everybody's covered, decides to run and loses a yard to the 40-yard line. It'll be 3rd down 11.
Nobody open that time for the downfield. Very well covered by Shiloh Christian defense. Dave, after a 20-20 first quarter, you can tell that the defense have made some adjustments now, and the offense is they're not firing off like they were at first. Just a couple of good offensive plays there by Kyle Frazier for the Saints, Freddie Knight for the Bruins, and here we are, 3rd and long.
They picked up a 4th and 17. Now they've got a 3rd and 11. I love the way Knighton just stands up and looks for the receiver, finds him. This is Garrett Lamb. Lamb apparently gets the first down around the 48-yard line. Let's see. Yep, he's inside the 48. That's a Red River Dodge. First down for the Pulaski Academy Bruins.
That's so hard for a quarterback that likes to run. You can tell the coaching, and that's what 7-on-7 does for high school teams. Is Freddie Knight just stands there, as you said, and just picks out his receiver.
Just stands straight up in the pocket. He's got a stacked triple set to the right side this time. Gives it off to Skokas, and Grayson gets a yard, maybe, down close to the 46-yard line of Shiloh Christian.
In on the tackles, Jacob Kaufman and also Sam Harville. Once again, Harville just a fabulous defensive tackle for Shiloh Christian. Harville has a state record of 47 career sacks coming into tonight's ball game.
Wow. 14.5 in this season. Pick up of a yard. Skokas moves into the slot. Knighton rolls left. Knighton's going to keep. 40, 35, and out of bounds near the 30-yard line. Well, that'll be another first down for the Bruins.
Speed. You know, Barry Switzer used to always say it on his Oklahoma football show. Speed, speed, speed. And that's what you got with about a 4-4 quarterback right there that can also throw the ball 60 yards downfield.
Two very talented quarterbacks in this game tonight. As far as I know, well, Freddie's just a junior. He'll be back for his senior year. I have to say he hasn't made a commitment yet, but he can. He's a junior.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something interesting about Freddie right after this play, too.
First down, 30-yard line. 20-20 our score. That was the score at the end of the first quarter. Here's Skokas breaking loose. Skokas inside the 20. Down to around the 18-yard line. Grayson Skokas, 5'6", 183-pound running back. Rushed 143 times for 1,085 yards coming into this game. And he is the go-to back for Freddie Knighton. When Freddie's not throwing or running, Grayson Skokas is the man who keeps the defenses honest.
And they also got another big back. They'll come in, number 45. He's a freshman, Hunter Freeman, that we might see later in tonight to give Skokas a breather. But they also got Connor Pope, number 4, that might come in.
You see the time remaining, second quarter, 5 minutes and 20 seconds. PA on the move. Knighton flushed out of the pocket. Throws to the end zone. Incomplete. I don't know whether the defender got a finger on it or not, but that pass was intended for Ben Fortson in the end zone.
As you see Knighton rolling out here, he throws it very well on the run again, just a little bit in front of Ben Fortson. He made a diving play, just wasn't able to get there.
Second down 10, ball at the 18-yard line of Shiloh Christian.
Dave, what I was saying, Freddie Knight did not start quarterback until the 3rd game in the second half against Lake Hamilton.
That's the game we televised earlier this year when Skoke is hit head on at the 20-yard line.
Nice tackle there by Shiloh Christian's big number 33 as he knifes in Colt Thomas. I love some of these names that we've got out here. Tyler Colquitt, Colt Thomas. Now, you know a Colt Thomas.
That's a football player.
That's a football player right there. And that Sam Harville's going to hit you, too, for Shiloh.
Play loss just a little over a yard. They're generously calling it third down 12. Mark it just inside the 20-yard line. Knighton alone in the backfield. Stands up again. Throws toward the corner of the end zone. Battle for the football between the receiver and the defenders. Two defenders, and it goes incomplete. Fourth down.
That's just great coverage downfield for Shiloh Christian. Zan Jones playing a safety position. Now watch Shiloh come in and knock that ball away. And that's what you have to do on defense. Very good defensive play coverage downfield by Shiloh Christian.
No field goal. Fourth down, 11 yards to go for Pulaski Academy. We're at a tie game, 20-20. No scoring in this second quarter. First quarter was up and down the field for both teams. 20-20 at the end of the quarter. No scoring in the second quarter, and Knighton is going down back at the 32-yard line.
And Coach Kevin Kelly's not happy right there. But Knighton never had a chance right there. Just very good defense. Broke down.
David Tyler.
Yeah, great play by David Tyler. He's able to break down Freddie Knighton. So both teams had some pretty good drives going, but the defense held them.
Amazing. Offensive first quarter, defensive second quarter.
Yeah, we've had 2 turnovers also in the second quarter. A fumble and an interception by Pulaski Academy, and Shiloh unable to convert. And now that took a little time off the clock right there, so the Pulaski Academy defense did get a little rest before they have to come back out.
Kyle Frazier brings his offense back on the field for Shiloh. They're going to do the reverse, and it's going to go for good yardage. Garrett Harper on the move. Harper loses the ball. Nope, he was down at the 47-yard line when the ball came loose. But that's the first real razzle-dazzle we've seen on the part of Shiloh Christian tonight, Lanny, when they went to the double handoff in the backfield.
That's right, but there's not too many people that's going to bring down Harper right here, except for Amari Wallace. He's about the only player out there with that kind of speed that can bring down Harper. That looked like a touchdown right there, and that play first developed.
Nice job of hauling him down. Here's more pressure again, and this time it's a sack.
Austin Calhoun just had a marvelous year this year for Pulaski Academy.
Had 6 sacks on the season. That's his first one tonight, and it comes with 4 minutes left in the second quarter, and will bring up a 2nd and 14 for Shiloh Christian.
Those bookend defensive ends, Kyle Welfley and Austin Calhoun, have been in the opponent's backfield all season long, along with big nose guard Dirk Tanner.
Frazier goes to slots left and right. Swings it out a little bit too tall for his intended receiver. That was Jason Schessler, the intended receiver, and it falls incomplete, and that will bring up a 3rd and 14.
Might see that Kyle Frazier tries to dial up Zan Jones. He's been he was able to bring in 1 long pass earlier in the second quarter, but they hadn't really caught a whole lot of passes tonight. And it looks like we got a timeout on the field by Shiloh Christian.
That timeout comes with 3 minutes and 36 seconds left in the second quarter. Let's go down on the field. Again, we want to thank Yarnell's Ice Cream for participating in our For the Greater Good food drive. And Yarnell sponsors our sideline reports, and Kerry O'Hara is on the sidelines with another Yarnell sideline report. Kerry?
Hey, Dave, we've seen momentum play a big part in all the state championship games at 7A, 6A, and 5A so far. No doubt it will have its role here. Right now, it's hard to decide who has the momentum. We continue to go back and forth up the field. And you know something, momentum has been in both corners all season long. Both of these teams 13-1. They haven't lost. Last time Shiloh lost was on September 6th. The last time PA lost was on September 10th. So we will have to see how this game finishes out.
All right. Shiloh, 12 straight wins for both of these teams. Just an incredible record, and they're showing a lot of equality out here tonight, as well as you mentioned earlier, Lanny, almost a mirror image of each other.
Yeah, and let's mention also Shiloh Christian has not lost to an Arkansas football team this year. They did lose to Euless Trinity in Texas earlier in the season.
Which, by the way, is ranked #1 in at least one of the polls nationally. Here's the pass completed out to Garrett Harper, and Harper is stopped short of the first down.
Looks like a face mask that may have been missed right there on the officials. They'll bring up a 4th and short, and you know Josh Floyd's going to go for it right here.
Jared Flowers on the tackle along with Tyler Colquitt, who chased that play downfield. Here's a 4th and 2. Here's Kyle Frazier keeping the football, and it's going to be close. It's going to be very close.
That's one of those right foot, left foot spots. If it's a right foot, it's short, and I think he's short. Let's see. It's going to be close. They're going to measure this one. If that's a right foot spot, it's Pulaski Academy ball, and they're going to say it's a first down for the Shiloh Christian Saints.
It is a first down. Mark it at the 40, between the 42. We'll call it officially the 42-yard line. First down, ball between the 42 and 43. Well, the official scorekeeper, official statistician is calling it the 43, so we'll go with that. 43-yard line, first down, motion. Frazier hit, dances, tries to get free, can't do it.
Wilson Tharp on the tackle for Pulaski Academy. He knifes in. Look, you can tell the linebackers right now, since the first quarter, they've got a spy on Kyle Frazier. That's one of the reasons they're getting so many sacks on him, and they're getting him for tackles for losses or short gains, because they're putting a spy on Kyle Frazier right now.
Mark it at the 41-yard line. Gain of, they'll call it 2. Second down 8 for Shiloh as time runs down in the second quarter. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the period. Tripp sets to the right side. Harper also set to the right side. Zan Jones to the left side. Timeout Shiloh. That's their second timeout of the half. 1 remaining. Josh Floyd wants to talk things over with them as they come to the sidelines. Well, Lenny, it's been everything we thought it would be. However, the second quarter has been an entirely different ball game from the first quarter, when 3 possessions by each team, and they all converted to touchdowns. Each missed an extra point. But in the second quarter, it's been entirely different. As you said earlier, the defensive coordinators have brought their defenses together a little bit, and we've got a much more defensive battle. They're getting pressure on both quarterbacks for one thing.
They certainly are. The biggest difference you see between these two quarterbacks is Freddie's got a little more speed than Kyle, but Frazier's got more power. So if he gets hit, he's going to fall forward for a couple of yards, and that's really about the biggest difference I've noticed tonight between the two.
Well, 6'3", 212 for Kyle Frazier, 5'11", 172 for Freddie Knighton. Frazier a senior, Knighton a junior. Oh, look at Zan Jones just put the move on and go down the sidelines for a touchdown. Wow. Great. Jared Flowers was left standing in one spot. He thought he had him sewed up. Zan Jones caught the pass, cut to the sideline. Outran Tyler Colquitt to the end zone, and this is the first lead of the night for Shiloh Christian, 26-20, with the extra point attempt coming up.
Good timeout for Shiloh. They dialed one up for a nice touchdown pass there to Zan Jones. We knew before long Zan Jones would get his yards. He's that type of receiver. That right there could be our Coleman Dairy Quality Check play of the game.
Came into the game with 22 touchdowns, 1,305 receiving yards. The extra point's good. Saints go on top 27-20. 69-yard drive in 7 plays, consuming 2 minutes and 23 seconds. Time of possession still fairly even. PA leads 11:35 to Shiloh's 10:22 at this point, with 2:03 remaining in the second quarter.
But the most important statistic is Shiloh Christian 27, Pulaski Academy 20. The Bruins have been shut out here in the second quarter.
Yep, those big numbers on the scoreboard are the ones that they report at the end of the game. Good crowd. That's a PA crowd. That's the PA crowd across the way, and we expected a good crowd. And not a bad sprinkling of fans has come all the way down from Springdale. Now, these are not large schools, bear in mind, although they're 4A schools. The student bodies are not that large in both schools. Shiloh is a church school, sponsored by the Cross Church, now formerly Springdale First Baptist Church. Pulaski Academy, of course, a private academy located in West Little Rock. But they are serious about their football at both locations.
They certainly are.
This is the first deep kickoff we've seen tonight. Fielded at the 15-yard line.
It's Amari Wallace bringing it all the way up to the 34-yard line. Nice return there by Amari Wallace for Pulaski Academy.
So PA will play it at their own 34-yard line, trailing for the first time tonight. They've had the lead 3 times. They've been tied 3 times. Now they're down 27-20 with a little less than 2 minutes to play in the half.
So you got a little less than 2 minutes, and Coach Kevin Kelly's going to want to go down and get a touchdown. Pulaski Academy's a quick scoring offense. They've been shut out in the second quarter. I know he's not happy, so let's see what PA dials up here.
Single wide receiver set to the left. We've got a flag down before the ball is snapped. It comes from the line judge on the near side.
Somebody's offsides, probably.
He'll confer with Jack Fulmer.
Dead ball foul. Encroachment on the offense.
You're kidding. They lined up offside.
Yeah, I think they got the wide receiver, Zach Reyna, that because of the way the flag was thrown, it was the line judge closest to us, and Zach Reyna's
10 yards in front of him.
Yeah, so and I don't think he's going to call all the way to the other side of the field. You see Pulaski Academy's Freddie Knight looking over there at Coach Kevin Kelly to get the play in.
Not the best way to start the drive. Kendall Bruce comes out wide to the right, creates a slot for Zach Reyna. Knighton rolls left, completes the pass for a short gain across the 35-yard line. Mark it at the 36-yard line. Garrett Lamb, the receiver. He ran out of bounds immediately to stop the clock, but it'll be second down 9 as they got the 5 back plus 1 on that play. A 6-yard gain. The pass from Freddie Knighton to Garrett Lamb.
And look, and Pulaski Academy still with 3 timeouts, so they can't throw it over the middle. Keep in mind, a first down does stop the clock to move the chains, just like in high school, just like it does in college.
That play ran 1 second off the clock. They started with 1:56. It's down to 1:55. Knighton looks. Knighton chased. Knighton throws, batted away.
Boy, he had a receiver open too, Knighton did, but a very good play there by Shiloh Christian's 24, David Tyler. He's been in several big plays here. You see Knighton roll out and just tipped out. He had a Grayson Skokas wide open down there on the flat, and that'd been an easy first down for the Bruins.
That play took 7 seconds off the clock, but it cost him a down as well. Third down, 9 for the Bruins. Knighton being chased again. He'll get what he can and get out of bounds to save a timeout, and they'll mark it at the 47-yard line. And that brings up another 4th down for the Bruins.
This is key right here for the Bruins. They're going to have a 4th and short, but if they don't get it, you're going to give Shiloh Christian with a minute 39 a very short field. So this is a very important play right here for the Bruins.
At the 43, 4th and a yard.
And Pulaski Academy will not punt. I'm telling you, they will not punt.
Absolutely not.
They don't even practice it.
Punt? They can't even spell it, much less do it. Here's the big play. Knighton rolls. He knows he can keep if everybody's covered, but he throws, completes it at midfield. First down, and the clock continues to move.
They'll stop.
Or should after the chains are set, but that was a big first down play. Here's Knighton rolling.
Ben Fortson there,
leading to Fortson.
Right out there in the right flats. Right though, Dave, because Freddie Knight with that kind of speed, when he rolled out, he could run it for a first down. So he had 2 advantages there.
Clock started, chain set, inside a minute and a half. Knighton calmly throws, incomplete. He was hit as he threw. That time, number 53 is Sam Harville. We talked about him tonight, and he put the pressure on Knighton, hit him as he threw, and the pass went incomplete.
Harville, just a big-time defensive tackle there for Shiloh Christian. And he really put the pressure that time on Freddie Knight. That does stop the clock, though, with a minute 20. Right at midfield, as you see the football on the 50-yard line. And Pulaski Academy's calls the play into Freddie Knight. Got Grayson Skokas to his left.
Bruins trailing for the first time tonight, 27-20. Knighton stands up. Incomplete to Zach Reyna. Couldn't hang on to it.
Had the triple deck stacked to the right side. Had 2 defenders, 2 blockers downfield. Fortune, Kendall Bruce, and it went through the hands of Zach Reyna. A little bit over the head of Zach Reyna there.
Third down 10 for the Bruins at midfield. 1:16 to play in the second quarter. Substitution comes onto the field.
That's the backup quarterback, Snyder.
That's Jack Snyder, who comes in the ballgame replacing Kendall Bruce. They're going to go to Snyder. This is going to be a throwback, and let's see if they get it. A throwback to Knighton, and it's short of the first down. It was a great call, but it did not work, and the ball goes over to Shiloh. It was third down?
Yeah, this is 4th and 10 right
My
here.
My mistake. It's 4th down.
You know, I think if Knighton catches that football, though, with his momentum, he's going to go out of bounds and bring up probably a 4th and 7 instead of a 4th and 10. Snyder just led Knighton just a little bit too far as he tried to roll out to the short side of the field.
That was a good call, but you know, Shiloh, I think, expected that.
Yeah, when you see these extra quarterbacks coming
exactly
in.
right. You expected it, didn't you?
I certainly did.
You've seen it several times this year. Knighton in deep trouble. Let's see if he can get out of it. He throws, and it's going to be, wow. And the receiver saved the interception.
Like Wiggins there for Pulaski Academy.
Wiggins prevented the interception. He became a defensive back on that one. And the ball will go over on downs now to Shiloh Christian, the 50-yard line. They have 1 timeout left and 1 minute and 2 seconds, and they also have an explosive offense.
Yeah, that right there is a critical play right there, because Shiloh Christian gets the ball with 1 minute with 1 timeout left on a 4th and 10 stop. That's a huge play right there on defense for Shiloh Christian, because they got plenty of time to score and go up by 2 scores on Pulaski Academy.
27-20 is our score as we approach halftime. 1 minute and 2 seconds to play in the second quarter. Kyle Frazier brings his offense back on the field. Now, they're going to run a throwback, looking for the pass. There's, he's going to throw deep. He's got a receiver, and it is caught for a touchdown, Shiloh. Oh, my goodness. Zan Jones on the receiving end after PA had chased the passer. Here's the pitch back. And let's see who the passer is.
It's Kyle Frazier.
They were in a Wildcat formation on a direct snap. The pitch back to Kyle Frazier. Look downfield to Zan Jones, and that could be a backbreaker. That very well could be and is at this point our Coleman Dairy quality checked quality play of the game. Extra point is good, and the Saints from Shiloh Christian go marching in at halftime with 52.4 seconds left in the half. They have a 34-20 lead suddenly after a 20-20 tie. They've broken things open in the second quarter. That drive was 50 yards in 1 play after the defense held Pulaski Academy on 4th down, and they went 50 yards on a scoring pass from Kyle Frazier to Zan Jones.
Very good play right there. Amari Wallace just missed time. The football is he came up too far, and he lost composure of the players defending Zan Jones. Great play there, and look at the arm strength. That showed the arm strength of a Kyle Frazier. He just threw it 50 yards down the field for a big touchdown.
Well, actually, he threw it probably more than 55 yards because he was still behind the line of scrimmage when he tossed that one. Shiloh will not risk a run back on this one, I'm sure, with 52.4 seconds left.
And Zan Jones just broke the state record for receptions to touch. He's a big-time receiver, Zan Jones, for Shiloh. Just broke the state record.
Congratulations to Zan Jones. Well, they will kick it deep, and it's going to Wallace at the goal line. 5-10. Look out. Look, he needs a block. He is gone. There's a foot race. He may get caught at the 30-yard line and down at the 28-yard line. That was not Wallace. Yes, it was. That was Amari Wallace.
And Garrett Harper never gave up on the plate for Shiloh to bring down Amari Wallace.
What a demonstration of speed by both young men.
Yeah, and you got to give a lot of credit to Garrett Harper. You know, we talked about the speed that Harper had. There's not too many people who are looking at this. They're going to bring down Amari Wallace. Now, he does stumble right here, but look at the pursuit of Garrett Harper. Just does a great job bringing down Amari Wallace as the PA gets the ball down to the Shiloh Christian 28-yard line with 42 seconds.
This half's not over yet, folks. 42 seconds left. Kevin Kelly has a bag of tricks of his own. They're going to throw toward the end zone, and is this one picked as well?
It's intercepted. Just hung up.
Intercepted at the 2-yard line.
Hung up way too long. I think that's Kyle Frazier. Let's see. That's Kyle Frazier.
That's Kyle Frazier playing defense, who made the interception. He just threw the 50-yard touchdown pass. Comes back one play later and picks off Freddie Knight for the second time tonight. And PA has suffered 3 turnovers in this quarter, and it will come back to haunt them.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what we talked about. We said whichever offense has the most turnovers, that's going to be the outcome. So now you've got 36 seconds. The way Shiloh Christian can score, who's to say that they don't come back? And you see Kevin Kelly, he's not too happy with that pass as he's talking right now to Kendall Bruce. He's telling Kendall, you've got to help your quarterback. Go after the football. Don't just wait for it.
That's one upset Kevin Kelly right now. Frazier will just run the ball out of the end zone as the clock runs down inside 30 seconds. Gets it out to about the 3. 28.5 seconds on the game clock. 25 seconds, of course, on the play clock, and PA is going to use one of their timeouts.
Yeah, they've got 3 timeouts. You might as well use them and try to, if Shiloh Christian's just going to try to run the clock out, stop them and try to get the ball at least for one more play before the half's over.
Well, the first quarter of this game and the first half of the second quarter were classic, and Shiloh now has burst out to a 14-point lead as we approach halftime.
But you can't count out Pulaski Academy. They're down by 2 scores, 14 points, but the way they can score, and Pulaski Academy's going to get the ball to start the third quarter. So this game is far from over.
Absolutely. Don't hang it up yet, PA fans. You're down 14 points headed toward halftime, but don't give up, as Lanny said. He has watched this team. Lanny's the regular play-by-play announcer for Pulaski Academy. We do our televised games on Thursday nights, and that frees up Lanny to do PA on Friday night. So that's why I said earlier he's very familiar with this team, and he's really trying to be objective here, as we have to be in this booth. But well, you know where his heart is.
It's such an enjoyable game to watch tonight. They're just 2 great offenses. And if you like offense, and I do, how could you not like this ball game?
Here's Frazier, gets back out to the 2-yard line. They don't really care. They're just trying to run the clock out. We talked earlier about Zan Jones being quiet. Well, he's caught 146, caught 3 passes for 146 yards and 2 touchdowns since that point.
So Pulaski Academy is going to try to stop Shiloh Christian again, try to make them punt deep in their end zone, and they'll call a timeout here if Shiloh doesn't get a first down. I really doubt Shiloh would go for it on 4th down if they're not successful here on this 3rd down conversion.
Got to run another play. 23.8 seconds left after PA called their 2nd timeout. Each team has 1 timeout left. Chances are Shiloh will not be using theirs.
But keep in mind, now here's something real interesting here as Coach Floyd brings his team over, is if Shiloh attempts a pass and it's incomplete, they'll stop the clock. They'll have to punt. PA will still have 1 timeout left, which means they could try to throw over the middle. So this is a real interesting call right here for Coach Floyd and Shiloh.
That's what makes football the chess match that it is sometimes.
I just love it, too.
One coach against another.
It's just too much
knowing
fun.
The talents of his team, each coach knowing what his team can do, and hopefully knowing the shortcomings or the points that you can exploit on the other team, and that's what they'll be looking for. Here's the 3rd down play by Shiloh Christian. Wanting to go into the locker room up 34-20 at halftime. Instead, they break it for a first down, and they will get to run the clock out to end the first half.
That's a huge play right there for Shiloh, getting that first down. Now PA, unless they get a turnover on this next play, they're not going to get the ball back, and they're going to go down 14 at the half. Great play. Big hole. Nice play by the offensive line by Shiloh Christian. I got to tell you, this Gary Harper I am so impressed with tonight. He's coming in tonight with 1,000-yard rusher, and that's going to be our half right there.
Time runs down. Into the first half, it's 34-20, and a big hand from the near side. That's the home side tonight. Shiloh Christian is the home team. They'll head for the home locker room as the Bruins head for the visitors' locker room across the way. Goodly smattering of fans on this side from Shiloh, and again the good crowd that you would expect from Pulaski Academy. Here's some first half highlights, and you're going to watch the play right now.
Nice hit there by Dirk Tanners. They're able to bring down Shiloh, Frazier from Shiloh Christian. Another big hit there. That's one thing in the second half, and then you see Freddie Knighton going down by Tyler for Shiloh Christian.
All right, with the first half has come to a conclusion, and Kerry O'Hara is on the sidelines for a Yarnell sideline report with Coach Josh Floyd.
All right, Coach, after that last interception, the momentum is on your side. How big is that going into the second half?
Well, that's definitely nice to have because they're a great team and it doesn't take them long to score. They can score really fast. And there were some fireworks that first half. I think it's what everybody wanted. So hopefully, you know, the defense has settled down there in the second quarter and both teams played well.
All right, you know Kevin Kelly has some tricks up his sleeve. So what do you expect out of the second half and what are you going to need to do?
Well, we're going to have to play great defense again. I thought our second quarter we played well. We got to take advantage when we get the ball in the red zone. There were a couple times there that we didn't take advantage when we had the ball. We got to do a better job there.
Okay, let's talk about Zan Jones. A great night for him. How much does breaking this record mean to him?
Well, it's a big-time deal for him. You know, you love that for him. He's a great kid, and he's probably the biggest competitor that I've ever coached. He loves to win, and he made 2 big-time plays already.
Coach Floyd, thank you. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, guys, back up to you.
Thank you, Kerry. Thank you, Coach Floyd. His team leads 34-20 as we head for intermission. We've got both bands at halftime coming up for you. Right now, we're going to take a break. Your halftime score, Shiloh Christian 34, Pulaski Academy 20.
We're surprising people with a different way to get protein.
Open it up.
Kashi's making cereals with as much protein as an egg. Kashi Go Lean cereals with crunchy clusters or sweet berries.
Much protein as an egg. That's important.
So you can start your morning with protein in a cereal. Everybody needs protein. Try Go Lean yourself and get your day started with protein.
Kashi Go Lean cereals, 7 whole grains on a mission.
Hi, welcome to Wendy's. May I help you?
Welcome to Wendy's.
Hello again.
Okay, what's up?
The smell of fresh cooked bacon. It just moves you.
May I get you all a Baconator?
Yes. Come try a Wendy's Baconator with 6 strips of Applewood smoked bacon.
You know when it's real. At Crane Chevrolet, we'd save the best for last. It's the year-end clearance event, and they've all got to go. Right now, get 0% financing plus a $1,500 rebate and make no payments until spring. Combine that with huge Crane cash discounts and sales tax paid to get the best deals on new Chevys like Malibu, Traverse, Tahoe, and Silverado. Drive the all-new Cruise for just $199 per month, or Equinox and Camaro just $299 per month. 0% financing, sales tax paid, discounts up to $10,000 off. Only at Crane Chevrolet, South University in Little Rock.
Every day, we work to earn and keep your trust.
And with every story, we want to know the answers to the questions no one else will be asking.
Why was this situation blown up?
Do you think that he should have been driving without his license?
And how we can dig deeper so you get the entire story.
What's the end of it?
Who are the people in power not doing their job?
Prosecutor is under investigation.
So why the delay?
Count on.
Count on. Count on. KARK.
We are at halftime at War Memorial Stadium in Little Rock, the Class 4A state championship game. Shiloh Christian Academy from Springdale leading Pulaski Academy of Little Rock by a 34-20 score, taking advantage, well, not direct advantage of turnovers, but 3 turnovers by Pulaski Academy in the second quarter, and we've got a 34-20 game with Shiloh Christian leading. Shiloh Christian, the home team, Pulaski Academy, the visiting team. Therefore, the PA band goes on the field first tonight. The PA band looks small right now, but they've got a growing music program, band program at PA. They have 120 members of the band, grades 6 through 12. Bart Harrison is the director, but this is the 22 most advanced students from that band in the high school division. They call them the Bruin Brigade. Alexandra Henry is the drum major, and Sam Davies is the president of the band, and they're really just getting their band program going at Pulaski Academy. They're doing a tribute to the music of Michael Jackson with Beat It, Billie Jean, and Thriller. You'll recognize some of those numbers as we go down to the field to listen to some of the music. They will be featured in national competition this year at the Disney Magic Tribute Days in Orlando. So congratulations, and keep up the good work to Bart Harrison, the band director at Pulaski Academy. Let's listen to a little bit of this Michael Jackson music from the PA Bruin Brigade. Thank you, Manning. You're watching the Pulaski Academy Bruin Brigade marching band right now. We're at halftime, 34-20. Our score, Shiloh Christian is leading Pulaski Academy. We're going to take a little break, and we'll be right back for more halftime activities at War Memorial Stadium in Little Rock.
Musco's light structured green sports lighting cuts operating costs in half with less energy use, cuts spill light by half, and includes a 25-year warranty. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting, we make it happen.
You've seen some of the quality work all over the state. Now see how Reynolds Construction Company can help you with all your commercial roofing needs. Reynolds Construction does it all, from schools to hospitals and all commercial facilities. As Arkansas's longest-standing Duralast contractor, your roof will be installed with a product that sets the standard for quality and truly is the world's best roof.
Let us be your one-stop shop for everything on top.
Reynolds Construction. Call us today.
Hi, I'm Randy Fields with Arkansas Windows and Siding, and by now you know that you can receive up to a $1,500 tax credit for any energy-efficient home improvement, but it expires December 31st. Windows, premium vinyl siding, or roofing, we offer the best products at the best price. You will save money on your utility bill, plus get up to a $1,500 tax credit to boot. Call us today at 834-5050. Arkansas Windows and Siding, we are making you look good.
This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life.
Halftime, 34-20. Shiloh leads Pulaski Academy. We're going to go down on the field to Kerry O'Hara, who has a special feature for us on the competition for Coach of the Year. Kerry.
Yeah, Dave, you know, throughout the season we talk about players and the accomplishments they make, but we rarely talk about the coaches who give just as much, if not more, to their programs throughout the years. Again, not as much recognition for them until now. It's an honor no one has ever received before.
To present to you the 2010 Reynolds Construction High School Coach of the Year Award.
After months of voting,
I had kids all through K through 12 saying, voted for you today, Coach, voted for you today.
Hot Springs Lakeside's Coach Jared McBride was named the first ever KARK and Reynolds Construction Coach of the Year.
You've risen to the challenge to educate, to motivate, to inspire the student athletes here at Lakeside to be the best players that they can be. And as a result of that, the best team.
In his first year as coach, McBride took the Rams from a 1-9 team to a playoff team. And as a thank you, the Lakeside school community helped McBride beat out big-name fellow coaches to earn the Coach of the Year title.
Coach Kelly, Coach Clay, all the coaches that were finalists are great football coaches and great men, and it means a lot to be recognized for them.
McBride insists on adding a little fun to every practice. It's that attitude that's helped his team on the field, and now thanks to this award and the trip that comes along with it, he can take it on the road.
It's special to be able to take a trip and to get away for a little while. It means, it means a lot to our family, and my wife and kids put a lot of time into this too, and they miss their husband and their dad.
Now, we alluded to it in that story there. Aside from the award, they also get airfare accommodations and tickets to any pro or college regular season game. As for Coach McBride, he says he's going to take his family to see the Jets.
All right, Carrie, thank you very much. And to all of you who voted in the Coach of the Year competition sponsored by Reynolds Construction, thank you very much. And congratulations to a really nice guy and a great coach, young Jared McBride, former state champion quarterback at Nashville High School and has worked his way up through the coaching ranks. Congratulations, Coach McBride. Well, we've got another band show coming up for you, but right now we're going to take a little break and catch you up to date on news and weather. And we'll be back at War Memorial Stadium with more halftime in the second half as the Shiloh Christian Saints lead the Bruins at Pulaski Academy 34-20.
Are you looking to get that extra 10%? Reach next level with Athletic Republic. Athletic Republic is science-based performance sports training, delivering intense, position-specific, one-on-one training. Stop working out and start training. Visit your local Athletic Republic training center today. Athletic Republic, where athletes who give 110% get the extra 10%.
Arkansas Sports Performance Center.
They grow up fast, but you'll always be there for them.
Okay, Dad, what is it?
Test. It's on mathematics or anatomy.
And State Farm will be there for you.
Math?
Mm-hmm.
With our Steer Clear program, teens learn safe driving and you get lower rates.
Take it easy, honey. Take it easy.
Call a State Farm agent today.
It's Hyundai Holidays, and if you're in the market for a new vehicle, there's only two things you need to know. Crane Hyundai in Little Rock and Crane Hyundai North Little Rock. And here's the really big thing at Crane Hyundai. Drive a new Hyundai Santa Fe with all this equipment for just $299 a month. Or the totally redesigned 2011 Hyundai Sonata, just $199 a month. And you get all these options standard, just $199 a month. You even get a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty and Hyundai Assurance. The holidays are here, and so are the savings at Crane Hyundai Little Rock and Crane Hyundai North Little Rock.
To introduce Wendy's Natural Cut Fries with sea salt, we've set up a human chain from coast to coast. So taste our best fries ever and pass them on. Pass them on. Share the news. We only use whole russet potatoes and sprinkle them with sea salt for a taste as real as it gets. Oh, come on! Come on! Come on! Finally, a fry worth sharing! When it's real.
And thanks for joining us tonight for KARK4 News on the Z. I'm Melissa Seamus. New information in a Little Rock shooting tops tonight's halftime headlines. We now know officers Donna Lesher and juvenile detective Tabitha McCrillis were the ones involved in what police described as a fight to the death with 67-year-old Eugene Ellison. He was killed inside his apartment at the Big Country Chateau Apartments on Colonel Glen Road in Little Rock. There are conflicting reports from the Little Rock Police Department and the Pulaski County Coroner about whether or not Ellison was pepper sprayed during that conflict. Lieutenant Terry Hastings says he was, twice. Garland Camper says his team found no evidence of the spray on Ellison's body. Another point of contention today. Some members of the force have been concerned that Lesher's husband, a sergeant, is helping with the investigation into this shooting. Hastings says he is not.
Not happening, I promise you. There was an order from the chief last night.
Ellison has been charged with battery in the past, though it is not his ward. City Director Ken Richardson has asked the police chief for more information about this case because he is concerned about a renter being shot while in his own apartment. This afternoon, the teenager accused of killing his aunt and her father is ordered to undergo a mental evaluation. 15-year-old Ryan Harris is charged as an adult with 2 counts of first-degree murder of Kimberly Tiger and Gary Charlie Harris. The shootings happened last Friday in Grant County. Harris is being held on a $100,000 bond. A fraud conviction lands a Little Rock man in federal prison for the next decade. Aaron Jones, once a prominent real estate developer, was sentenced today after a jury convicted him of burning down his home to collect the insurance money. Jones has also been ordered to pay $1.3 million in restitution, plus a $125,000 fine. His attorney plans to file an appeal in the next 2 weeks. A Star City High School teacher accused of having sex with a student receives probation. Last month, Brandy Lynn Milliken pled guilty to second-degree sexual assault. In April, she told police she was having an affair with a 17-year-old student. Though she could have faced 5 to 20 years in prison, a judge gave her 5 years probation. Well, a few more Hog fans are Sugar Bowl bound thanks to the competition. Ohio State University released 1,700 tickets to Arkansas fans who just jumped at the chance to see the game in person. We're told those tickets sold out in less than 20 minutes. Ohio State officials have not said if they plan to release any more tickets to Razorback fans before the bowl game. And if you are heading to the Sugar Bowl, we have added a special section to our website. You don't want to miss it. It's called our Sugar Bowl page, and it includes a seating chart, parking map, directions to the game, even tailgating weather, and a traffic map, plus a history for the Hogs and the Buckeyes. It's all online at arkansasmatters.com. Applause all around in North Little Rock today as the 2010 Arkansas Farm Family of the Year is announced. Michael and Sarah Oxner of Searcy, which is in White County, received this year's honor. The Oxners own Red River Farms near Bald Knob. They grow soybeans, corn, and cotton. They were honored with their 3 children, Mary Frances, Laura Grace, and Peyton.
Now, from KARK4, your weather authority, meteorologist Brett Cummins.
It's cloudy out there now, and it will be in the morning when we wake up. Temperatures around 50 to 55 degrees early in the morning with scattered showers, especially off to the west and the northwest as a cold front makes its way right through the metro area around the noon hour with a line of rain expected. That will push to the east with clearing taking place by dark. Notice mid-30s toward Fayetteville, still lower and middle 50s in central Arkansas. A big cool down on the way for the second half of your weekend. 46 for tonight, cloudy out there and cool with mist and light showers anticipated by morning. 59 our high temperature. I think that's reached in the early afternoon with rain likely and then clearing and turning very breezy. Extended forecast shows a high only in the upper 30s to near 40 degrees for Sunday and Monday with sunshine. Wind chill factors in the teens and 20s those days, and then back into the mid 60s by Thursday. An up and down forecast on the way, Melissa.
All right, Brett, thank you. And thank you so much for watching KARK4 News on the Z. Keep it here as Fearless Live continues.
Connect with Arkansas professionals at arkansasmatters.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Ann Trussell. Do you have areas that you want to remove fat, tighten skin, or smooth out those dimples? Give us a call at Beautiful You, and we can do just that.
I came from a country called Barbados. Liked it there a lot, but obviously wanted to come to America for a better opportunity. And in doing so, I came into ITT Tech, and now here I am today as a project manager, and I'm loving it.
Lisa is a go-getter person. Ever since I've known her, she just always amazed me.
Stick to it. Know exactly what your dream and your goal is and stick to it. Any dream that you have, turn it into reality. It is possible. There's nothing stopping you but yourself.
She's going to be at the top of our game, and I just want to be there.
After ITT Tech, life has been great. I'm at a point where I'm ready to move on, me and Joel, and start our family and move on to the next step in my life.
We are educators helping people build a foundation for the rest of their lives. ITT Technical Institute, education for the future. To find out more, call 1-800-ITT-TECH or visit us on the web. Get an education that can help you reach your goals. ITT Tech has information on financial aid for those who qualify. Call 1-800-ITT-TECH.
To introduce Wendy's natural cut fries with sea salt, we've set up a human chain from coast to coast. So taste our best fries ever and pass them on. Pass them on. Share the news. We We only use whole russet potatoes and sprinkle them with sea salt for a taste as real as it gets.
Oh, come on!
Come on! Come on! Finally, a fry worth sharing! When it's real.
At ArkansasMatters.com, you can connect with local professionals like these.
At Roberts McNutt, every project, whether small or large, benefits from our decades of broad experience. Roberts McNutt, we keep the water out.
Band performed for us at halftime. They have they're directed by Matthew Pohl, I should mention that, and Carly Sears and Michael Koratoff are their drum majors. There you see a little fancy drumming. Their halftime show, the reason for the hat on the drummer, music from the Blues Brothers movie. Give Me Some Lovin', Soul Man, Sweet Home Chicago are in their halftime show. Their drum majors are Carly Sears, Michael Koratoff, as I mentioned. Their color guard captains, Allie Howard and Ashlyn Ogle. Ashley and Lindsay McCormick are their featured twirlers. This band received excellent rating at Region 1 Marching Assessment, superior rating at Elkins Marching Assessment. And we don't have that football player's number on our roster, but number 65 comes out of the locker room, or probably never goes in, and picks up a saxophone and plays in this Shiloh Christian marching band. 34-20 is our halftime score, Lanny, and it's the first quarter was pretty much what we expected, and that was just an offensive show. Each team had the ball 3 times. Each team scored 3 times. Kicker missed the extra point on the first after the first touchdown for both teams. We had and PA was ahead 3 times, tied 3 times, but second quarter was a different story.
Yeah, 3 turnovers by Pulaski Academy. We mentioned that in the first half. Whichever offense had the most turnovers, PA had 3 turnovers. They had 2 interceptions and 1 fumble, and they also gave it up. Don't forget, on the 4th down play, Shiloh got on the 50-yard line. 1 play, touchdown, but Pulaski Academy's going to get this ball to start the 3rd quarter. And 14 points, they can score 14 points real quick. This game is far from over.
Well, 2 quality teams and 2 quality up and down the field, fast-scoring offenses, and we'll just see what the second half has to reveal for us here at War Memorial Stadium this evening. Let's take a look at our official halftime statistics. First downs were even in the first half, 14 apiece. Shiloh Christian rushed for 104 yards. Pulaski Academy for 87. Passing favored Shiloh, 7 of 14 for 225 yards and 13 of 21 for 191 yards for Pulaski Academy. Total offense for Shiloh Christian, 329. Pulaski Academy, 278. 329, Lanny, that's a lot of offense for both teams in the first half of this ball game. 2 penalties for 12 yards for Shiloh, 5 for 35 for Pulaski Academy. We'll just let you look at those statistics. We are ready to go down to the field for an Art Yarnell's Ice Cream Sideline report with Carrie, and she has Coach Kevin Kelly.
Coach, we saw a big explosion at the start, and then it seems like a lull. What do you do to get back now?
I've got to call some better plays on offense for one. We need to get a turnover or 2 on defense. We've got to start right off and go score here and get a little momentum, because then we're 1 score away and it's a ball game again.
What did you say to the guys at half?
I just said I'm an idiot coach, and we're going to make some adjustments, and I'm going to do that.
Okay, talk about the onside kick, rather. It can work in your favor, but it can also work against you if they're on there and they're closer to the touchdown. Would you pull it again in the second half?
Well, we do what we do. Percentage-wise, when we kick it off, we can't kick it very far anyway. They usually get it on the 33. We're getting about 14 yards to have a chance to get the football.
All right, Coach, good luck. Thank you. All right, guys, send back up to you.
All right, Carrie, thank you very much, and thank you, Coach Kelly, and we expect a great second half. To finish off those statistics just a little bit, the leading rusher, of course, for Shiloh was Garrett Harper, 10 carries for 93 yards. Grayson Skokas carried 8 times for 38, and Freddie Knighton kept 10 times for 43 yards. Kyle Frazier was 7 of 14 passing for 225 yards, 2 touchdowns. Knighton 13 for 26, 191, and 3 touchdowns with 2 interceptions, though that was one of the main stories of that second quarter. Zan Jones became the all-time leading touchdown producer, and state history with 3 receptions for 146 yards and 2 touchdowns. Garrett Lamb caught a 6 for 117 for 3 touchdowns. Second half underway as PA takes the second half kickoff, and they will have possession at their 41-yard line. Here we go. Second half of play at War Memorial Stadium in Little Rock.
As Pulaski Academy comes back on offense, they have amazed. 7,436 yards and scored 85 touchdowns this season, including 5,213 yards and 60 touchdowns passing. So being down 14 points, it's real easy for an offense like Pulaski Academy to come back. Freddie Knighton's completed 253 of 393 passes.
Well, we'll see how easy it is as they've got a stacked backfield. This snap could go to anybody, and it goes to Skokas. And Freddie Knighton is leading the way for him, throws a block for him, and Skokas picks up about 6 out across the 45-yard line. It'll be second down 4 as they spot it at the 46-yard line. Sam Harville on the tackle.
Connor Clark also in on the tackle. It looks like he's maybe sprained his ankle a little bit. You can see him limping a little bit out there on the field. If that's the case and Kevin Kelly spots it, they might try to do a slant pass to his side real quick on this play.
Second down 4, second play of the second half. 34-20. Pulaski Academy trails. Here's a slash off right tackle. And the ball carrier is Connor Pope. That's his first rush of the evening. He came in with 424 yards and 5 touchdowns. His longest carry was for 36. That one leaves him a yard short of a first down at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, both Grayson Skokas and Connor Pope are very small tailbacks for Pulaski Academy. They don't have a whole lot of size. They rely on their quickness behind that big offensive line.
5'5", 154 pounds is Connor Pope. And Freddie Knighton is knifed down in the backfield, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Once again, Jacob Kaufman just shot right up the middle. The middle linebacker got a hold of him, got some help also from Ryan Hyde as they put Freddie down back at the 47-yard line. It is fourth down 3.
Here's a big, once again, it's a huge fourth down play right here for Pulaski Academy. They got to convert this fourth down right here to stay in this ball game. It sounds funny so early in the game that you don't want to give Shiloh Christian such a short field and get the momentum going.
They trail by 14 early second half, and this is probably going to cost them 5 here as they step in and stop play before the ball is snapped.
I think there may be a timeout. Don't see a flag on the play.
That's exactly right. Kevin Kelly said call timeout. He called it from the sideline.
Timeout. Pulaski Academy.
PA uses the first timeout of the second half. We'll be back in a moment. Find out what they're going to do on this fourth down play back at War Memorial Stadium after this short break.
All year long, the owners of Coleman Dairy give your family the farm fresh quality you deserve. For over 145 years, Coleman has made sure the milk in your child's school, in your stores, and on your table is fresh and healthy with absolutely no added growth hormones. That's the promise that goes with selecting Coleman products. We're Coleman Dairy.
Serving your family is not a job to us. It's our heritage.
At Crane Chevrolet, we'd save the best for last. It's the year-end clearance event, and they've all got to go. Right now, get 0% financing plus a $1,500 rebate and make no payments until spring. Combine that with huge Crane cash discounts and sales tax paid to get the best deals on new Chevys like Malibu, Traverse, Tahoe, and Silverado. Drive the all-new Cruise for just $199 per month, or Equinox and Camaro just $299 per month. 0% financing, sales tax paid, discounts up to $10,000 off. Only at Crane Chevrolet, South University in Little Rock.
Big fourth down. Huge play right now for Freddie Knighton and company. Knighton mishandles a snap. His timing is off, but he completes the pass for the first down to the 45-yard line. That was Zach Reyna. Clutch pass, clutch reception, first down, Red River Dodge, first down, Pulaski Academy. Lanny is wiping his brow.
That's what Pulaski Academy likes to do on those fourth down plays. Freddie Knighton loves that slant pass to Zach Reyna. You can see why with those good hands. 45-yard line of Shiloh, first down, PA. Knighton stands up in the pocket, sees an opening, takes off, has good yardage, 30, 25, doesn't slide, goes to the outside, 15, 10, 5.
out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Stepped on the sideline at the 4-yard line. What an athletic play by Freddie Knighton.
Speed, speed, speed. Look at the cuts right here.
Right there.
Now watch Freddie Knighton. Look downfield. He's looking at his blockers downfield, and he just barely steps out of bounds, hits the chalk a little bit. And a big hole right there. Great offensive line play for Freddie Knighton. And you see Zach Reyna blocking downfield to support his quarterback.
And what a great camera angle from behind him. And there he steps out of bounds. Nice job, guys, at stopping it right where he stepped out of bounds. Here's a flag. This one's going to go against PA.
It looks like maybe a false start there for Pulaski Academy. They'll back them up 5 yards.
Dead ball. False start. On the offense. 5 yards. Beat you down.
That's real close.
That was real close. That was a great replay, guys. And I thought I saw some green between his shoe and that sideline.
I thought I saw some green, too. There's not an instant replay in high school football, but I thought I saw green there. It looked like a touchdown to me.
Penalty moves the ball back to the 9-yard line, where it will be 1st and goal for the Bruins. Knighton in the backfield. Fakes the run, throws the slant pass, incomplete, broken up at the goal line.
Trying to hit Garrett Lamb there on a...
Garrett Harper there to break it up.
Across the middle pass right there. He's hit right. Good play there by Shiloh Christians. The defender got there as soon as the ball did, and that brings up a 2nd down and goal for the Bruins.
Fans having a good time here tonight.
It's a good ball game. Everybody's having a good time. Big crowd tonight here. It's exciting football here in the 4A.
Arkansas high school football has never been better, and we've enjoyed bringing these championship games to you as we enjoyed bringing the regular season games. Our game of the week on Thursday night on the Z. Here's a 2nd down as Knighton looks again. Oh, gonna go down. No place to go. He slammed down hard at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, that's Sam Harville. That play had trouble written all over it because when Knighton took that snap, there was 0 on the play clock. I thought PA may have gotten a delay of game penalty.
Let's watch this again. And that could be, wow, the Wendy's biggie hit of the game. Let's mark that one. And the crowd on the far side, the Pulaski Academy fans didn't like that at all. They felt that he should have been penalized, but that was a good, clean hit. Picked him up, threw him down. That's football, folks. Here's the slant pass to the end zone. Touchdown!
It's Hunter Henry over the middle. Touchdown. You can tell Knighton wasn't too worried about that last play, and that's a huge play and a huge score for Pulaski Academy.
Point after touchdown will bring them back to within 7 points. It's 34-26. Big extra point attempt coming up for George Friedman, who has missed 1 tonight. He's got to shake that off. He's been perfect since then. And there's that, no flag that time. They apparently tried to draw them, the Shiloh defense offside, but the extra point is good. It's a 34-27 game, and we'll be right back at War Memorial Stadium with the 4A championship game.
Angling for a big catch? Don't let it be the one that got away. The Mega Millions jackpot from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is more than $75 million. Visit your local retailer and play today.
It's time to go cuckoo for the Arkansas $1 Million Raffle. $2 million winners. Best odds yet at winning $1 million. Plus, every 25th ticket is an instant $20 winner. Get yours fast because when they're gone, they're gone.
It's the Men's Warehouse Winter Sale. Buy anything in the store at 40% off. Buy a second item at 50% off. Buy a third at 60% off. You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it.
At ArkansasMatters.com, you can track weather right where you live and see what's heading your way. It's called My Interactive Radar, and it's only at ArkansasMatters.com. My Interactive Radar, sponsored by Middleton Heat and Air.
Garrett Lamb is number 2. Skylar Bustle, number 25. Will they attempt the onside kick again? Of course, Shiloh expecting it. They've got their hands team up front too deep. Will Lamb kick it? Will Bustle kick it? Who knows? It's Lamb, and he's going to kick it deep where there is nobody. It's a live ball, and it's PA's ball as well as Shiloh's, but it's picked up by Garrett Harper, and Harper fights his way back to the 15-yard line. So him up a little bit that time, Lanny, on that kickoff. They kicked off deep.
Yeah, Garrett Lamb, the wide receiver, Pulaski Academy, is the deepest kicker that they have. He's got the strongest leg, and that was a live ball. And Harper did a good job to pick that ball up for Shiloh Christian because PA could have picked that up.
PA scoring drive was 60 yards on 8 plays, consuming 3 minutes and 2 seconds on the opening drive of the second half. Again, Paul Sharp and Rob Hallmark doing a great job on statistics, as Shiloh, now leading only by 7, has their possession of the second half. Nice open field tackle.
Nice tackle there. I believe that's Skylar Bustle. No, that's Dylan Little.
Yep.
And George Freeman coming to make sure that Harper is brought down. As you see, Kyle Frazier. Just look at the flick of the wrist. What a great pass, and the good hands once again of Shiloh Christian. Both these teams have exceptional wide receivers.
Play picked up 2, mark it at the 14-yard line. Pick up 1. Second down 9 at the 14 officially. All alone in the backfield is Kyle Frazier. Frazier wants to throw the slant over the middle. Off the hands of the intended receiver, and again, well defended.
That was tipped right there.
PA, yep, tip ball.
You can see that the back judge was signaling a tip ball, so it wasn't going to be a pass interference.
Skylar Bustle, the man on the play. You're looking at Skylar right now. He's a transfer in to Pulaski Academy last year. Picked up the system very well and is a starting linebacker, and as we commented in the first half, playing with a broken fibula, very heavily taped. Colt Thomas was the intended receiver on that play. Here's the big third down play. The pass comes out to the outside man, Garrett Harper, and Harper is just bombed as he catches that
Great
pass.
tackling there by Tyler Colquitt. Look at Colquitt right there. He's feeling good. You can tell Coach Todd Wood talked to his defense at halftime, and they're fired up. And this brings up a big 4th down for Shiloh Christian.
Dylan Little also in on the play for the Bruins, and this is the first punt of this football game, if indeed they punt. Their punter is Kyle Frazier, and he is standing. Nope, he's going to fake it. He's going to run it. He's out to the 20, the 22, the 23, the 25-yard line, and first down at the 26-yard line.
Well, you rarely see Pulaski Academy send anybody deep, and they did with Friday night when they wanted to return, and Josh Floyd dialed one up right there, and that's a big first down for Shiloh Christian.
We commented on previous games, Lanny, when your quarterback is your punter, you have a huge advantage.
Oh, it's dangerous. It's a dangerous situation for a defense. That's a huge first down for Shiloh. Looked like the Bruins were getting a little momentum, and Frazier gets a big first down. 26-yard line, 1st and 10. Here's Harper again, and he spins his way across the 35-yard line, and he nearly broke one again out to the 39-yard line. Very impressive runner at 5'10" and 195 pounds. Yeah, you can see the size right here difference right now. That's a huge offensive line for Shiloh Christian. Dirk Tanner's a big player for Pulaski Academy, but their linebackers are small for PA.
2 straight first downs now on back-to-back plays for Shiloh here. Harper spinning his way again across the 40, gets out to around the 42-yard line. Going to pick up another 4 or 5 yards on the play.
Also joined by a few teammates.
Wilson Tharp also in on the tackle for Pulaski Academy, brings up a 2nd and looks like a 7 for Shiloh.
Some of the Bruin fans across the way on a chilly night, but nothing like it's going to be tomorrow night, folks, for the 3A championship game. We'll bring you that game live. Here's the pass out to John Hawes across the 45-yard line, a couple of yards shy of the first down. We will have the 3A championship game tomorrow night at 6:30. That is Rivercrest and Harding Academy. And then following that will be the videotape delay telecast of the 2A game between Danville and Magazine. 2 rival. Oh, nice play in the backfield and a penalty marker down on top of that.
Yeah, I don't know if they got their offensive tackle or if there's a face mask call right here. We'll have to see what the call is.
We'll check it out.
We'll bring up
with referee Jack Fulmer. That's going to go against Shiloh.
Now, this is an interesting call here. You got 4th and short, or you back them up 10 yards. Let's see what the Coach Kevin Kelly decides to do here.
Shiloh's backing up.
I guess we know what they're going to do.
There it goes. Here's the call.
holding on the offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Replay the down.
Garrett Harper's carried 12 times for 109 yards and has a touchdown tonight for Shiloh. That's going to bring up a third down, about 16. Shiloh team looking to the sidelines for the call from Josh Floyd and his offensive staff. Big play for PA right here. They need to stop. They need to stop badly. They get the little blitz, and they got the receiver, Garrett Harper, surrounded. Harper gets back up to the 40-yard line.
It's going to bring up a fourth and long here. Good down. They also brought in Zach Reyna that time, trying to get a little more freshness out there in the secondary.
Good job of defending after the reception by Garrett Harper, and that sends Kyle Frazier back in punt formation again on a 4th and 9. He will boot it this time. Again, no safety goes back this time, and the punt will roll dead at the PA 23-yard line. So Pulaski Academy 77 yards away from a tying touchdown. That punt was 43 yards with no return as PA decided to allow it to roll dead, and they take over at their that's the 18-yard line, not the 23-yard line. So they are 82 yards away.
I like what Josh Floyd's doing for Shiloh Christian. That previous punt, I'll have to tell you after this play.
Up to the line of scrimmage quickly. PA with a chance to get something going. This is a lateral pass option, and it goes for naught. Yeah, there's your man.
Should have thrown it out of bounds right there.
Ryan Hyde. Hyde just got in on top of that. When Garrett Lamb was looking for a receiver.
He's looking for Hunter Henry, who was very well covered, but Garrett should have thrown it out of bounds. But there was nothing he could do with that football. He should have chunked it out of bounds. That's a huge loss.
Took the loss back to the 12-yard line. 2nd down, 16 for PA as Kevin Kelly opens his bag of tricks with a halfback pass. Here's the pass. Whoa.
Almost. That's dangerous right there.
That's very, very dangerous. It was batted down, and there were a lot of blue jerseys around that football at the 10-yard line. So that brings up 3rd down long for PA. The defense held, well, you might say they held twice. Kyle Frazier picked up the 1st down on the fake punt. Then he did punt. But now PA's backed up with a 3rd and 16. Here's Knight. He's going to throw deep. It's over the head of the intended receiver. Way
deep. Generally speaking, PA will try to pick up 10 yards right there when they got a long yardage situation. So here, they're not going to punt. They got the ball on the 12-yard line, got a 4th and 16. But
and we want to thank Image One. They've been a sponsor for all our season, and thank you very much, Image One, for merchandise and for just supporting high school football in Arkansas. And here's a big 4th and 16. Can Knighton pull it out? Nope. He's sacked at the 5-yard line, and that's tough
right there. That's tough right there. You just give Shiloh Christian 1st and go from the 5-yard line. And that's asking a lot from your defense.
You know, you talk a lot about the no punt offense and no punt philosophy of Kevin Kelly. It kind of backfired that time. Troy Goss helped it backfire as he got to Freddie Knighton at the 5-yard line.
I tell you what is going on with the mindset is they don't have a punter that they feel is going to kick it probably past the 35-yard line. So it's worth the shot. You know, they got a shot at trying to pick up a 1st down, and Kevin feels like they're going to get a short field anyway, so let's just go ahead and go for it.
4th sack of the night for Shiloh. Sets up Shiloh Christian at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal to go. They give it off to Garrett Harper and stopped at the 5. No gain. PA defense rose to the occasion on that play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 5-yard line for the Saints from Shiloh Christian. Kyle Frazier is going to keep it himself, and he's going to go the 5 yards for the touchdown, and the Saints go back up on top by 2 scores.
Well, that's what happens sometimes. You got a big sack on that 4th and 16. You lose down to your 5-yard line. It's almost impossible to stop a good offense there. And Kyle Frazier is just a fabulous quarterback. Look at Frazier just roll out, bust through the line, and bust through the tackles and gets a nice touchdown as Shiloh goes back up 13. They try to go up by 14 here.
Extra point attempt by freshman kicker J.T. Hale. And it is good. And the Saints back up by 14. 4:43 to go in the 3rd quarter. Shiloh 41, Pulaski Academy 27 in the state 4A championship game.
From Little League to the big leagues, Musco specializes in sports lighting around the world. Musco's light structure green sports lighting cuts operating costs in half with less energy use, cuts spill light by half, provides guaranteed constant light levels, and includes a 25-year warranty. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting. We make it happen.
It's Hyundai Holidays, and if you're in the market for a new vehicle, there's only 2 things you need to know. Crane Hyundai in Little Rock and Crane Hyundai North Little Rock. And here's the really big thing at Crane Hyundai. Drive a new Hyundai Santa Fe with all this equipment for just $299 a month. Or the totally redesigned 2011 Hyundai Sonata, just $199 a month. And you get all these options standard, just $199 a month. You even get a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty and Hyundai Assurance. The holidays are here, and so are the savings at Crane Hyundai Little Rock and Crane Hyundai North Little Rock.
Zach Reyna returning the kickoff after the Saints went up by 14, 41 to 27. Reyna returns the kickoff, and there's a scramble down around the 36-yard line.
It looked like they stripped the ball from Reyna, and Dylan Little fell on it. Let's see if that's what the call is.
Well, we'll actually get no call, but the ball still belongs to PA at the 35-yard line.
That's you know, it's interesting if we could go back to that 4th down play right there by Pulaski Academy. Pulaski Academy is used to that. They're coached that way. It's not that big. It sounds odd to people that are used to punting, but that's a system that they believe in, and they believe in what their coach is doing, so they won't be down over there. Let's see what they'll do right here on offense.
35-yard line, the starting point for the Bruins with 4:32 left in the 3rd quarter. Knighton gets pressure again, almost sacked again, steps away from a second pursuer, gets the pass away, but incomplete.
Knighton struggling a little bit. He did hit a big pass there to Hunter Henry on that 1 touchdown pass, but I think he's pressing just a little bit too much. So don't be surprised you don't see a little old trickery from Coach Kevin Kelly as he can bring in Lawson Baxter and also Jack Snyder in there.
2nd and 10. Bruins going to go to the ground game. Hand it off to Grayson Skokas, and Grayson gets maybe 2 after around the 37-yard line.
As Freddie Knight looks over, you see him right there, Grayson Skokas. He's not a big player, but he's a very good back there, over 1,000 yards this season coming in for Pulaski Academy. Both these teams are 13-1 coming into tonight's ball game.
Yeah, both have won 12 in a row. Knighton again stands up in the pocket. This time he hits Ben Fortson, and Fortson is smacked at the 45-yard line. But it is, let's see, it's across the 45. Looks like it should be a first down, but they're going to call timeout to measure, I believe. Nope, there's the signal, first down.
That's a good hit right there on Ben Fortson. Watch this play right here. Freddie Knight hits Ben Fortson. He collided. Nice hit there by Frazier once again. He's playing both ways. Kyle Frazier playing safety for Shiloh Christian right now.
Heck of an athlete. 45-yard line, first down, PA. Knighton has to dance, and it's the 5th sack of the night.
Yeah, once again, that's number 52 that time.
Ryan Hyde.
Yeah, one thing we'll talk about what Josh Floyd did after the 1st quarter is he changed his secondary, and he put in his athletes. He put in more speed. He's got Kyle Frazier playing in at safety, and he's also got Garrett Harper playing safety, defensive backs. They had to do something after that 1st quarter where Pulaski Academy scored 20 points, but since then the Bruins have only scored 7 points since the change.
3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. 2nd down, Knighton. Penalty marker down. Couldn't be pass interference as he came over the shoulder, I believe, on that one, Lanny.
Yeah, he's trying to hit Garrett Lamb there. Let's see what the call is. It may have been a little bit, defense may have got there a little too quick.
Yeah, Colt Thomas may have been guilty of a little.
And it's going to go against Shiloh. That's a big. That could be a big play right there because you had a second down and 14, and Knighton's struggling a little bit right now.
Pass interference on the defense, 15 yards. Automatic first down.
That's an automatic first down. Enough yardage for the first down as it was, but it's automatic as it. You just heard Jack Fulmer say. Mark it at the 43-yard line of Shiloh. New life for PA. Motion from Grayson Skokas, and here's again that little screen pass after the right side goes out to Kendall Bruce. Kendall Bruce breaks a tackle. Bruce down to the 25-yard line. First down, another first down for PA. The penalty set that up very nicely, and that's 2 first downs in a row, one by penalty and one on the pass to Kendall Bruce.
Missed tackle right there, and Kendall Bruce gains his composure. Good blocking downfield as the Bruins get a key first down.
Inside the 25-yard line, officially the 24-yard line. Trip sets to the left. Now we get motion from Jack Wayna left to right. Here's the little screen out to the left side, and it's going to go for naught. Grayson Skokas, and that was sniffed out very nicely by Colt Thomas, linebacker on that side, and that's going to lose a couple of yards back to about the 27-yard line.
That's what film does for you. That's a coach breaking down film, is because that play's been very successful all season for the Bruins, but you can tell that Coach Josh Floyd, the rest of his coaches just did a marvelous job breaking down field, and you can tell Colt Thomas was awake during that film session. Great play and very well scouted by Shiloh Christian.
They lost 2, second down 12. Ball at the 26. Knighton pump fake to the right, being chased again. He's been under pressure all night. He throws to the corner of the end zone, incomplete.
Yeah, he's just rushing his throws, Knighton is.
But he's getting a lot of pressure. He's getting a lot of defensive pressure.
A lot of pressure, and right now Sam Harville and also number 52 for Shiloh, Ryan Hyde, has been in that backfield a lot. Keep in mind, Pulaski Academy's got a new offensive lineman as Matt Colt's hurt his MCL, and you got Will James coming in, but this is just a very good defensive line for Shiloh.
Kyle Frazier came over quickly to help out on defense on that one as well. Now it's 3rd and 12 for the Bruins. They trail 41-27. We're in the third quarter, a minute 45 to go. Frazier under pressure again. Receivers covered. Running, hit, gets away, and finally down. Let's see where they mark this.
It's going to be 4th and about 2.
They're going to mark it at the 16-yard line.
Very good play there by Freddie Knighton once again.
He has really had to scramble in this third quarter. They've just really put the pressure on him. And they're not blitzing their linebackers. They're getting it mostly from Sam Harville and Ryan Hyde. Also Terry Goss, the nose guard. Chase Richards is the other end. Jacob Kaufman and David Tyler, the linebackers. Here's a 4th and a long 2. The ball just outside the 16-yard line. Another big play for the Pulaski Academy Bruins. Here's Knighton. Knighton's going to keep. He's going to have the first down and more. He is going to score. Freddie Knighton in. Wait a minute. Touchdown. There's the signal. That second arm went up. And it is a touchdown. Freddie Knighton as he scrambles. Watch him again. He looked left. He faked left. Saw an opening on the right side. Took off. And I guess you've seen that all season long, Randy.
I certainly have, but I've got to give a lot of credit to Will James coming in. He set up that block and opened that seam up for Freddie Knighton. Good job for the offensive line and Will James. Great run by Freddie Knighton.
George Friedman to try to cut it to 7 again. Snyder on the hold, and the kick is no good. No good. Back in a moment, 41-33, Shiloh.
This stage is nowhere near Broadway, and none of these actors will be accepting an Oscar anytime soon. Still, they are rehearsing for something important. While they learn their lines, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, that everyone has a part to play. Skills that will make them stars long after the curtain falls. The National Federation of State High School Associations reminds you that when kids take part in high school activities, they get set for life.
Why settle for plain bread when you can have Pillsbury Grand's Flaky Layers biscuits? The warm, light, delicate layers are like nothing else. Add a layer of excitement to your next meal.
Pillsbury holiday cookies in just 3 ingredients. Start with cookie dough. Add frosting. Then sprinkles. Fun, easy.
Wow!
At Pillsbury.com.
Got it. Onside kick by Pulaski Academy, and they have recovered it for the second time tonight. They got the opening kick. There's your freshman again. That's Colquitt. Recovered the onside kick, and PA, trailing by 8 points, will have the ball at the Shiloh 44-yard line.
What a perfect bounce right there for Pulaski Academy. And Tyler Colquitt falls on it 12 yards down. That's a first down for the Bruins. They get it. They're back in business, down 8 points after a big score.
The last time they had the ball, they drove 65 yards in 9 plays, consuming 3:21 on the clock. They've had the ball 20 minutes and 3 seconds to Shiloh's 14:35. Scoreboard shows Saints up 41-33, but the Bruins had the football again. Trip set, angle trip set to the left side. Here's the screen. Grayson Skokas on his way. Skokas to the 30, hauled down. No, still on his feet to the 20-yard line.
I think there's a fumble.
Lost the ball on the ground, and Shiloh has recovered. What a huge disappointment for Pulaski Academy. Watch this again. Perfectly executed play. Grayson Skokas with the ball, hit from behind, stripped by Zan Jones, I believe, and recovered by Shiloh Christian at the 20-yard line. Wow, what a turn of events, a quick turnaround. Loses the ball for PA. They had a shot after recovering the onside kick, but they give it back on the first play.
There's a momentum swing right there. The Bruin defense got to step up right here and stop Shiloh.
Dropped 5 men off. They had a 3-man rush on that one as Kyle Frazier kept the football. Got out to the 24-yard line, picked up 4, second down 6 as Frazier keeps.
We're coming down toward the end of the third quarter here, and Shiloh holding on to an 8-point lead. The scoring's really slowed down since that wild first quarter.
Frazier is not feeling well right now. I don't know what happened on that last play, but they're letting the play clock run down to 10-9. Now he goes back into a shotgun formation. PA showing blitz, and Frazier's coming. They've called timeout.
I tell you what I think it is, Dave, is Kyle Frazier's playing both ways. He started playing both ways, and we talked about this since the first quarter. When Pulaski Academy scored 20 points, they had to put Zan Jones and Kyle Frazier playing safety. I think he's gassed a little bit here.
He very well may be. They call timeout to take a look at him. There's a look. He's down on his haunches. They're not looking at a leg, an arm, a shoulder, or anything, and you may be right. He just may be running out of gas.
He really looked tired. Unless he could have possibly got the wind knocked out of him, but he's either just trying to catch his wind or just real tired. Kind of an interesting way he's looking right now down there on the field.
Well, they took timeout for him. He is the key to this Shiloh offense, and he is going back out on the field. Puts on his chin strap, and he's headed back out on the field. 29.7 seconds left in the third quarter. PA just gave up the ball in a critical time. Now their defense needs to hold. Here's Frazier taking the snap. Play stops before the snap. We have a pre-snap foul.
I don't think the ball was set in play, and they're just going to reset it here.
Second down, 6 to go.
Had not been marked ready for play. Now, there it is. Clock will start on the snap after the timeout. They ran off actually 0.7 of a second.
Yeah, I noticed that.
So we have 29 seconds left. Frazier throws toward the sideline, just whips it out there. Look at that whip of an arm that he has.
He's a very good quarterback. He's got D1 written all over him.
Yeah, he does. Gets it out to John Hawes at the 30-yard line, and that's going to be close to another first down, and it is a first down with 10.8 seconds left in the third quarter. There it is. Do you see him just whip that ball out there? Just tremendous arm strength on this young man. Here's the handoff to
You know, one thing about Harper is he gets the football there. Watch his legs. Watch the driving strength of Garrett Harper. Once he hits that pile, and that's the end of the third quarter. But when we come back, look at the leg strength of Harper.
End of the third quarter, 41-33, Saints lead.
Where can you get the best milk?
From me.
From me.
And from me.
It comes from all of us.
We don't just work for the dairy, we are the dairy.
We're Coleman Dairy.
Making sure the milk in your child's school, in your stores, and on your table is fresh and healthy.
Farmer-owned and handled with the kind of care that your family deserves.
We are Coleman Dairy. Serving your family is not a job to us. It's our heritage.
So, Dad, can I borrow the car?
Where are you going?
Just to the movies.
Who's going?
Kathy and Dylan.
Dylan?
Yes, Dad, Dylan.
Thanks, Dad.
She's growing up, whether you like it or not. That's why State Farm created the Steer Clear program. Teens learn safe driving, you get lower rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Where are you going?
Work.
Fourth quarter beginning, 12 minutes of football left for the 4A state championship with Shiloh Christian leading Pulaski Academy by a 41-33 score, and that was a very near thing as well, as Knighton couldn't get the ball to John Hawes. Hawes had beaten the PA secondary and was open at the 40-yard line, but pass ball's incomplete.
I think that's a touchdown there if Frazier is able to complete that pass to Halls, because there wasn't anybody around Halls right there. As you see Kevin Kelly, he's talking to his offense right now, trying to get them ready to come back out on the field as you got a big third down here for Shiloh.
Jared Flowers was the defender, all by himself on an island out there, and Halls had him beat, but Frazier couldn't get the ball to him. Third down 6.
You know, this is the second time out here for Shiloh.
Yes, it is.
As we begin the fourth quarter, this will be real important. There's only 8-point difference in this ball game.
This ball game is far from over. If the PA defense can hold on this series and then get something going, we've got a football game again. Again, 8 points for PA in a given time, and especially with an entire quarter, if they get the ball back anytime soon without giving up another score. Now, you got to remember the missed extra point. Each team has missed 1 extra point. PA has missed 2, and there's the difference in the game. But that's why there's an 8-point lead on the scoreboard in favor of Shiloh Christian.
That's right. Now, one thing about it, though, Pulaski Academy does go for 2 a whole bunch, and so they will have to look at that.
Looking at the schedule for tomorrow. Now we'll be live at 6:30 tomorrow night as Harding Academy takes on Rivercrest for the 3A championship. By tape delay, immediately following that 3A game, you'll see Danville and Magazine for the 2A state championship. That game takes place here at War Memorial at 12 noon tomorrow. 3rd and 6, 34-yard line. Kyle Frazier sets his ball club. He is wide receiver again. Out on an island is Jared Flowers. Single coverage out to the left side. Rolling right is Kyle Frazier. Throws right, first down, out of bounds.
Yeah, they totally fooled the secondary there at Pulaski Academy. They had nobody covering right there as you see Kyle Frazier roll out to his right side on the counter play, and he's just wide open.
Cole Thomas, the receiver.
Got to mention that Kevin Kelly's dialed in the same thing that Shiloh has. As Freddie Knighton's been playing safety, and now he's going to come out, and it looks like Garrett Lamb's going to, no, that's Skylar Bustle comes back in.
First down for Shiloh. Frazier rolls again, stops, throws, complete to Zan Jones. Foot race is on. Jones down the middle of the field. Back-breaking touchdown.
It certainly is. That's a huge play right there. That is a huge play right there for Shiloh. That could be our play of the game right there. as a missed tackles, and Shiloh Christian just storms down the field as you watch Frazier roll out, stumbles, gains his composure, boom, hits Zan Jones, touchdown.
And that's my vote right now, unless something much more spectacular happens before this game ends. That goes to the top of the list as a Coleman Dairy quality-checked quality play of the game. Could be the backbreaker. 80 yards in 6 plays. Zan Jones with his 3rd touchdown reception of the night. The extra point attempt is up, and it is good with 11:37 to go. We're just talking about that 8-point difference, and now that 8-point difference has become a 15-point difference with 11 minutes, 37 seconds to play. But again, as you mentioned several times,
it's not over. It's not over, especially the way PA can score and do their onside kicks. You got to give a lot of credit to Shiloh, and going 20-20 in the first quarter with their assistant coaches Tucker Barner, Jimmy Harris, Dwayne Hudson, Rod Washington, and Hayden Gilbert, who's just done a marvelous job as Shiloh comes in defending that state championship. And they're looking good right now, but a lot of time left. Only down by 15. That's Pulaski Academy.
The eternal optimist is standing beside me in the press box today.
Oh, there's a lot of time.
Oh, you bet.
There's so, and we saw this last week with Greenwood, Camden, Fairview, and Greenwood looked like they came back with like 5 minutes left, so there's all kinds of time left.
No, see, with these two teams, now not showing any partiality, and I'm going to defend Lanny on that one, even though he sees PA week after week after week. We could be saying the same thing about Shiloh. If PA had a 15-point lead at this time, we would say the same thing, because they have the same quick strike capability as we've seen. Zan Jones now, he came to life starting in the second quarter. He has only 4 receptions tonight, but they've gone for a 50-yard average, 202 yards and 3 touchdowns by Zan Jones.
He is big time.
The kickoff is going to go deep and fielded at the 2-yard line. 10, 20, out to the 25-yard line.
You know, another big play there was that
Marie Wallace on the return. I'm sorry. We need to go down the sideline. Carrie is on the sideline, and she has a Yarnell's Ice Cream sideline report.
Hey guys, let's talk a little bit about Kyle Frazier. I think we've realized now throughout this game why he's called the mini Cam Newton. Take a look at his numbers before this game. He had already passed for 2,656 yards, 38 touchdowns, rushed for 1,112 yards. He has that under his belt, as well as 19 touchdowns. He's Arkansas's Gatorade Player of the Year, has been MVP for the last 2 games, and has committed to Auburn.
Knighton completes the pass out on the flat.
And Terry's right, because Frazier does look a lot like what we see on Saturdays with Cam Newton. I know Auburn's got to be real excited about that. And we're so fortunate to see 2 great high school quarterbacks tonight, because Freddie Knighton's he's a very good quarterback himself at Pulaski Academy.
Well, Kyle Frazier is the Gatorade Arkansas Offensive Player of the Year, and we've seen him in action tonight. And here's this young man who looks like he may get a reception, and nope. Garrett Lamb has it knocked away at the last second. A little late delivering that ball that time, don't you think, Lanny?
Yeah, just a little bit. It seems like the pump fakes are slowing down Freddie's timing a little bit, because I think if Garrett catches his pass, he could have gone for a touchdown here. We'll have to see that. I wasn't sure if it was dropped or deflected by the defender. But anyway, it comes up 3rd and long.
48-33. PA trailing by 15. They need a little bit of Kevin Kelly magic here. Here's the chase. Knighton being chased again. Steps out of bounds. Is right at the 35-yard line. That's going to be very, very close to a first. Nope, they're going to spot it short of the 35.
Back to the 34. That was all Freddie Knighton there. If you'll notice, the Shiloh defenders they got burned earlier on that middle screen, and they read that one very well.
They let the outside rush come, but the middle rush stopped after they penetrated the backfield by about 3 yards.
Just very well coached team right here by Shiloh Christian. I can't say enough about Josh Floyd, what he's done tonight.
Here's another no punt by PA with a 4th and 1 at their 34-yard line. Knighton rolls to the left and incomplete. It's stripped and the ball goes over to Shiloh Christian.
That's unfortunate because Knighton could have just tucked the ball under and got a first down, but they're going to give the ball right back to Shiloh. Shiloh's celebrating right now. They're feeling it right here. They think if they can get another score, that they may have their another state championship.
Third consecutive.
And that's unheard of right now.
Hunter Henry, the intended receiver. I'm like you. I don't know why Freddie didn't take off. It looked like he had the corner and had the first down. All he needed was a yard.
That's right, but he's been told many times that not to ever give up on the pass, and because you got a better chance of your receiver breaking one than not. But hey, that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes you don't catch them.
Well, I come back to only needing a yard to keep the drive alive. As it is, the ball goes over to Shiloh at the PA 34-yard line with 10 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the game. Already a 15-point lead. Good job of penetrating the backfield. They got to Garrett Harper that time before he could turn the corner.
I believe that was Dylan Little there.
Also clear to the 37-yard line.
Trying to see it again.
I know Chase.
Nice tackle downfield as you see Shiloh Christian now taking some time off the clock. They're not doing that hurry up, no huddle right now. They got plenty of time on the play clock. They got 15 seconds right now as Kyle Frazier awaits the snap.
Frazier still has the ball. Now he's going to throw, and this could be picked. Broken up instead of the...
Very well covered by Amari Wallace.
Yeah,
trying to hit Zan Jones, but Amari Wallace just did a very good job downfield, knocking that ball loose.
Outstanding defense by Amari Wallace. Stops the clock with 9:57 to go in the game. Brings up 3rd and 13.
And Amari's thinking about that big touchdown he gave up in that second quarter. He did a very good job stopping Zan that time.
Now,
it stops the clock right there. Shiloh's taking a long time right here to get the plays in, but the clock is stopped right now. They snapped that last one. It's about 10 seconds on the play clock. They're going to do less than 10 right now.
9 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to go to the running play, and they're going to get the first down. And no, stopped at the 25-yard line.
Good tackle there.
Shy of the first down.
That's Amari Wallace with just a great tackle there, never giving up on the play. That's going to bring it about a 4th and maybe half a yard here.
2 plays in a row by Amari Wallace.
This tackle right here. Just picked him up, stopped him from running, and just put him back.
That's textbook tackle. That's the way it's taught on the tackling dummies and the time it's spent on the sleds.
And that's a strong safety. That's what he's supposed to do, and that's a beautiful play right there by Amari Wallace.
4th and a yard for Shiloh.
Amari Wallace has had a great career right here at Pulaski Academy.
This would be a huge stop for PA, and they are not going to get it. Kyle Frazier is still on his feet inside the 15-yard line. It'll be first down, 13-yard line for Shiloh. That is a Red River Dodge first down for Shiloh Christian. Mark it at the 14-yard line. Big play as PA gives up another first down and new life and a potential nail in the coffin score.
Well, they're still not. There's still a lot of time left. I've seen them come back too. I've seen Pulaski Academy come back. It's just like Shiloh, Dave. It doesn't matter the score. If there's time, these teams can score so fast.
That's true. But 22 points is a lot in 8 minutes. And here's the run to the outside by Harper. Harper hemmed in along the sidelines. Brought down just outside the 5-yard line. Amari Wallace has come to life.
Yeah, he's had
these last few plays.
The problem is he's had to because the running backs and Kyle Frazier has been so far deep in the PA territory. It's going to bring up a it's a 2nd and short. And the defense has got to get a stopper right here. They're only down by 15. If they can get a stopper right here, they can turn this momentum back around and get their offense back on the field.
2nd down, ball on the 5-yard line. 2nd down, 2. Shiloh looking for
There you go.
A big score. There's a great defensive play.
Hunter Henry right there.
Hunter, yeah.
Hunter just knifes in. That's a big loss right there. That'll bring up a 3rd down in about 5. Hunter Henry coming in. We mentioned this earlier. As you'll see your offensive lineman come in, and your wide receiver Hunter Henry will come in for short yardage situations here for Pulaski Academy.
3rd and 5 at the 8-yard line, and again PA looking for a stop. Empty backfield for Kyle Frazier. Frazier throwing to the end zone. Caught on the rebound. Ball was batted away. Then caught. Spencer Pruitt got his hands on it. And the tip ball was caught for the touchdown. Let's watch it again. That's
St. John? No, that's number 4 right there, Garrett Harper.
That's Garrett Harper.
Just a very good job. Never took his eye off the ball. Looked like a great play there by Spencer Pruitt. But Harper just never gave up on it and gets a big touchdown for the Saints.
Yeah, we got a good look at it on the stadium scoreboard from their end zone camera. Here's our kick. It is good. And now the lead is 22. Shiloh 55, Pulaski Academy 33. 34-yard scoring drive on 7 plays, consuming 3 minutes and 17 seconds of very, very precious time for Pulaski Academy.
Now, if I'm Coach Kevin Kelly, I'm going to tell my defense and my offense right now as they're getting ready for this kickoff and say, guys, we got them right where we want them. They've got a false sense of security right now. You know, they're up 22. We can get right back in this game. There's a lot of time left. There's 7:23. PA's such a fast strike offense. They go for onside kicks. This game is not over yet. There's all kinds of offense that Pulaski Academy can pull out. And it's just this exciting ball game we're watching tonight.
7 minutes, 23 seconds left to play in the football game. Shiloh leads it by 22, 55-33. PA so far outmanned in this second half. Kickoff is short. Returned by Zach Reyna, and a good kickoff return across the 40-yard line. They'll step in and mark it up around the 43, and that's where PA starts with 7:18 to play in the ball game.
Very good return there by Zach Reyna. As you see, Freddie, as the team down the field. Freddie Knight still talking to Coach Kevin Kelly now. He comes out. So PA's going to have to dial up something quick. Going to have a little trickery going. Frazier right now is 15 for 25, 319 yards and 4 touchdowns, 22 rushes, 41 yards.
Thank you, Paul. PA goes to the running game on first down.
It's out to Ben Fortson. Now stop the clock right there. What the clock right now is just as big a defender for Pulaski Academy as Shiloh Christian.
3-yard gain on the play. David Tyler, linebacker for Shiloh, makes the stop out around the 43-yard line. Going to give them officially a 2-yard gain. Second down, 8. Pardon me, the 46-yard line. They started at the 43. We're going to call it second down, 7. Here's the wingback reverse, or the wide receiver reverse to Garrett Lamb. They've run that a couple of times tonight. Lamb this time gets out to the 50-yard line. We've got a Shiloh player down on the sidelines.
That may be Harville down there. I'm not sure.
Ryder just made the tackle.
Let's see who this is right here. No, it's not. It's no, it's somebody came in late.
Connor Clark, I think. Was he back out there? Number 6 made the first hit. That was Connor Clark.
No, I think that might be the big 52 we've called so many times.
That would be Ryan Hyatt if it is.
And he, not sure what happened there. This as he's looked at right there on the sideline, you can see him right there. That is 52. That is Ryan Hyatt. He came in late there in the play. As you saw, the play was about over. 55-33 now. You know, it's looking a little tough right here for Pulaski Academy, but with that fast strike offense, they can get back in this one. But they, since the first quarter, though, Shiloh Christian just showed their experience. They're a defending state champion, and my hat's off to Coach Floyd and his coaching staff. They've just done a great job. They changed out their secondary. Talk about that, bringing in Kyle Frazier and bringing in Garrett Harper. That's really hurt Freddie Knight and throwing it downfield.
Yeah, they put in speed, they put in experience, and it's pretty well shut Freddie down in the second half. It was would be to recap that first quarter for you, but it looked like it was going to be an 80-79 football game.
Sure did
for a while, because both teams scored 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. They each had 3 possessions, and they converted them all for touchdowns. And we had a 20-20 first quarter, but things have turned around since then. PA's made a couple of mistakes. They turned the ball over, I believe, 4 times. Now Knighton is going to throw the little bubble screen out, gets a pretty good block as he gets it out to Grayson Skokas, and Skokas is going to be stopped short of the first down at about the 42-yard line of the Saints. Clock continues to move, and as you mentioned, that is as bad an enemy of the Bruins as this Shiloh defense, with a 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line after that first down. Knighton wants to throw again, rolling. Signals his receiver to move downfield. He's in trouble, going to be sacked hard, way back at the 40. They'll give him his forward progress. They'll say that he was sent backwards at the 46-yard line. That's sack number 6 in this ball game for Shiloh Christian. Wow. Knighton just in a whole heap of trouble right
he
there.
He should have thrown the ball away. And that's a little bit what we talked about. Knighton did start. He was not a starter until the halftime of the Lake Hamilton game. And inexperience got him there.
3rd and 17 at their own 46-yard line now. Knighton again, as the protection breaks down, throws long, intended for Kendall Bruce out around the 45-yard line. Bruce pretty well defended.
Yeah, that's the problem now. Is Pulaski Academy's not able to get any of the receivers open at all right now.
Connor Clark had good coverage on Bruce on that play. And we're looking at another 4th down for Pulaski Academy. 4th and 16 at their own 46-yard line. Down 22 points, 55 to 33. We're watching the state championship game in Class 4A for the AAA State Championship, the Arkansas Activities Association High School 4A Championship. Knighton chased again as his receivers are covered. Now he gets a little help in the backfield. Gets a block, and he may go down, and he is. Going down again for another big loss, the 7th sack of this game for Shiloh. And this time, it's Chase Richards who gets the sack. Sack number 7 for Freddie Knighton. And Knighton's numbers rushing are negative.
Yeah,
he had 18 rushes for 11 yards at halftime, but he's gone negative even more since then. He has not been able to run the ball. He has not been able to throw. And the ball goes over to the Saints at the Pulaski Academy 33-yard line. 55 to 33, our score. Shiloh Christian on top, looking for their 3rd straight 4A state championship, and in pretty good shape to pull it off.
Yeah, they're looking real good right now as Kyle Frazier comes back out on the field.
In the slot.
There goes Harper.
Give it off to Harper down the sidelines, and the Pulaski Academy defense tiring somewhat. We've got a penalty marker down as Harper gets down to around the 12 or 13-yard line, but Shiloh coming back. They're going to call that one back.
It's been a great season for both teams. They both come in 13-1 as we wait to hear the call. And looks like that's going to go against Shiloh.
Push in the back on the offense. 10 yards. Repeat the down.
Got to move the ball back to the 43-yard line. Nope, the 38-yard line, excuse me. Where it will be. From the spot of the foul, actually, so it moves it back to the 38, so it's going to be 1st and 15 at that point. Mark it at the 38-yard line for Shiloh. 5:20 left in the football game. Shiloh with a 22-point lead. Here we go again. This is Garrett Harper. Harper cuts back. He's inside the 20, breaks tackles, gets inside the 15, down to the 12-yard line. 1st down, Shiloh.
Yeah, the defense has really struggled tonight, but the offensive line for Shiloh is just so good. As you watch Harper right again. Watch this right here. Hadn't been touched yet. Breaks 1 tackle, breaks a 2nd tackle, and then finally brought downfield by Spencer Pruitt.
Let's give a little credit to that line. Joseph Paulino is 5'11", 201-pound junior at center. The guards are Jed Beach, a 6'2", 270-pound junior, and 225-pound sophomore Matt Matlock, number 60, is at one guard. Travis Bodenstein's 6'5", 295 senior at one tackle, and 6'6", 251 Andrew Rose at the other tackle. They've got size and they've got experience, and right now they are in control of this football game with 4:40 to play.
Yeah, it's looking good right now for them.
Harper's carried 19 times for 154 yards and a touchdown. This time he's going to lose a little yardage back to about the 14-yard line.
44 of the Bruins, Kyle Welpley.
Welpley on the tackle, tried to help him up, but I don't think Harper saw him. I don't think he was ignoring the help. I don't think he just saw him as Kyle extended his hand to help him up. But
let's talk again about coming in about Harper. He's just one of the best backs I've seen. You know, Pulaski Robinson did run well against Pulaski Academy early in the first half, but they ran out of gas. But Harper's just I mean, he just carved the defense tonight, and he's just done a very good job. Shiloh's just a very good team.
2nd and 13 at the 14. Here's Kyle Frazier keeping. Frazier inside the 5. They'll get him down at about the 2. He'll be a yard short of the first down, 2 yards short of another score, which will put the game in the 60s if they get it in.
Harper came in with 1,291 yards, and once again, Frazier just a 1,000-yard rusher and over 2,000 yards passing coming in. And the Shiloh Christian is just a juggernaut right now. They got 6 state championships, 98, 99, 2006, 2008, 2009. It's about to be 7, 2010. And that's an amazing feat right there for Shiloh Christian.
3 in a row. They're about to pull it off here, and here is Harper down to the goal line, fumbled at the 1-yard line. That's where the beanbag is down, and PA has recovered the fumble.
So the Bruins got to march 99 yards, scored 22 points in 3 minutes, Dave. That's all they got to do.
Hunter Henry recovered that one just outside the end zone. You saw the end line, and that's where Hunter Henry recovered it. And they'll mark it. Let's see where the look at that.
It's on the 1-foot line.
It is.
Looks like Maury Wallace was able to strip that football, and that's good defense by the Bruins, never giving up. But there's not a whole lot of time left. It looks like Shiloh's still going to be able to get this ball game, but hopefully Pulaski Academy can get them a nice drive and feel good about themselves and work toward next year.
Huge defensive stop by Pulaski Academy. There you see the ball.
That was Amari Wallace that knocked that ball loose too, and Hunter Henry with the recovery.
Wow, so close to that goal line. He almost got in, but here come the Bruins. Let's see if they can do something with the football out of their own end zone.
And short hopped it there, and that's going to be incomplete.
Very close to a sack in the end zone for safety.
It's Freddie Knight right now. He doesn't have a whole lot of
He's running for his life.
Yeah, because Shiloh knows they're not going to run the football, and they're just teeing off, got their ears back, and they're coming after Knight right now.
He just doesn't have time to set and throw like he was in that first quarter. They're not out of danger yet. The ball just outside, and here's he worked his way just barely out of the end zone, put the ball on the ground. Did he fumble?
I think it's a fumble back to
Shiloh. The beanbag, but the officials are letting him play, and I think Shiloh has recovered a Freddie Knighton fumble at the 3-yard line. They just gave it right back.
I'm curious if Knighton tried to throw the football. As we watch this real quick, now watch Knighton. He's fighting to get out of bounds. No, they stripped it. Sam Harville stripped the football and just did a good job stripping it, and Shiloh gets the ball right back on their 3-yard line. On the PA 3-yard line.
There have been several turns of event similar to this in this game where PA gets the ball, gives it right back, and that's been, is that the 5th turnover of the game for the Bruins?
Yeah, it's 5 turnovers right there, as Paul mentions it. And Jay, your statisticians, got to say, have just done a marvelous job this season.
Didn't I do a good job of selecting stats?
You certainly did. You certainly did.
Both come from my church, Emmanuel Baptist Church, and I'm just delighted to have had Paul Sharp all season. And here is another score as they go to the wide receiver, John Halls.
Gets him a touchdown.
And Halls gets the touchdown. And that puts the Saints in the 60s. Paul worked with us last year, and then Rob Hallmark came on board this year. And having good statistics is just a wonderful advantage in doing football of any kind. I can't imagine anymore doing it without statistics.
No, they've done a marvelous job.
Well, the PA fans have thinned out across the way. High snap. They're going to run it for 2, and it's not going to go anywhere. And the holder did a good job. That's what he's coached to do. That's Josh Dellinger. When he got the bad snap, he pulled it down, took off, and tried to make the best out of it, but could not convert the 2-point conversion. So the 2:51 to play. It's a 61-33 game. PA fans not real happy. Shiloh fans
very happy.
Going to head back to Springdale in Northwest Arkansas with their 3rd straight state championship. I think I'm safe in predicting that now, Lanny.
I believe you are safe, but my hat's off to both schools. Shiloh Christian, just a juggernaut football school. You know, we're talking 7 state championships.
Josh Floyd at the controls
right now. He has got it going there.
Josh was a great quarterback at Shiloh Christian. His father, Ronnie Floyd, pastors the mega church in Springdale First Baptist Church, which is now 3 churches in Rogers, Springdale, and Fayetteville under the banner of the Cross Church. And Josh stepped in as head coach 4, 5, 6 years ago. Let's see what his record is.
Josh Floyd is
this is his 7th season. He's 83-12. And you're about to go to 84-12 with 3 consecutive state championships under his belt.
This is also 17th playoff appearance. And the playoff, well, that's Shiloh Christian. The playoff record is 53-10. And that's an amazing feat for Shiloh.
Well, I guess the point I was trying to make is just because his dad's pastor and runs things up there, just because he's the pastor's son is not the reason he has the job. We've seen that he is a great football coach.
Was Connor Pope.
Connor Pope, and
ball is stripped, and I believe ball was stripped, but Pulaski Academy is able to fall back on it. That's a big offensive lineman there, Ian McMath, who's had a good season for the Bruins this season.
6'2", 220-pound senior, Mr. McMath. Nathan Kemp at one guard, Alex Flemister the center, Will James starting at guard, Jason King the other tackle.
You know, it's
good job all season long, but tonight, Lanny, as you mentioned a couple of times, this big defensive line has just been in a position of being able to tee off.
And Sam Harville, just a marvelous defensive tackle for Shiloh Christian.
3-man rush against Freddie Knighton. There's the hook and lateral, and it's is good for a first down. Pass complete to Lamb, and he lateraled it to Zach Reyna, and it was good for a first down. Stops the clock at 1 minute and 56 seconds left. Here's the old hook and lateral. There it is.
And you see Zach Reyna right now as he's looking down the field.
It's an old play, but it can still work.
The Dolphins were very successful with that several years ago in the playoffs.
Mark it at the 49-yard line of Shiloh. Here's the running play, and this is Connor Pope again, and Pope gets good yardage down inside the 35, another first down at the 32-yard line. Not sure that Shiloh still has their first unit in the ball game. We'll try to pick up some numbers.
They're also trying to strip the football to the Shiloh defenders. When they see a back come in for Pulaski Academy, they're constantly trying to strip the defenders.
They still got their... No, they made some substitutions. They know this game is wrapped up.
Grayson Skokas downfield,
giving some younger players an opportunity. Jacob Kaufman still in there at middle linebacker, though, and he made that last stop on Grayson Skokas. 1:16, 1:15 to play.
Our attendance tonight was 6,628. Very good attendance for 4A football.
That brings the attendance up to over 24,000 for the first 4 games, but 2 more to play tomorrow. Pass complete, 20, 15. Garrett Lamb slammed down at the 13-yard line. Clock will stop as they reset the chains. That's going to be a first down for Pulaski Academy. Maybe too little, too late at the 13-yard line. Lamb still fighting for yardage when he was slammed down at the 13-yard line.
Well, a very good game tonight for Shiloh Christian as they get ready to hoist another state championship.
Freddie Knighton throws up the middle, and it's complete, and it's going to go for a touchdown. That's Zach Reyna on the receiving end. Again, that was that little middle screen that you referred to earlier, Lanny, and that's a score, and the Pulaski Academy fans who left early missed that one. That's going to cut the lead to 61-39 with the extra point attempt coming up for Pulaski Academy. It happened with 41.9 seconds left. There you see it, the middle screen with blockers out in front, using the umpire as a blocker, and Zach Reyna goes into the end zone for a score. We've got a 100-point football game right now, maybe 101 in just a second.
No surprise there. I thought it'd be a little bit higher scoring. I thought it'd be like a 57-50 ball game, but 61, possibly 40 ball game is still a lot of points.
Extra point attempt coming up by George Friedman. He kicks it up and good. 61-40 is our score with 41.9 seconds left. We want to thank our crew again. We'll be back here tomorrow again with the AAA game finals at 6:30 tomorrow night. That's Harding Academy and Rivercrest. Following that, we'll bring you the entire AA championship game between Magazine and Danville, which is a 12 noon kickoff tomorrow. We will delay that game, and we'll show that to you right after the AAA game tomorrow night. Our great crew again. You'll see some of the names tonight, but we want to thank all of our crew. A couple of them leaving on vacation tomorrow, and we'll have a couple of rookies directing and producing tomorrow, but we welcome them aboard as well. It's been a great season. We're glad that you have joined us tonight for this game. We're hoping it would be a little bit closer, but as Lanny has said, Shiloh just showing their dominance in the latter stages of this football game, and they lead it by 21 points. Freddie Knighton, well, we can look at his numbers too. Not too shabby really in a losing effort. 26 of 44 for 307 yards and 5 touchdowns, and normally that would win a football game.
Well, that's pretty good when you're running for your life in the second half, and that's what. So now you're going to have Shiloh come up with one of my favorite plays, Dave, and that's the victory formation.
Garrett Harper took that kickoff, and that's one of the deeper kickoffs that you'll see PA kick all season, and he just decided to sit down at the 25-yard line, and they will end this football game with 40.1 seconds to play in the game. Our MVP, no surprise, Kyle Frazier, with another great night for Shiloh.
Well, Dave, I'm curious, as you looked at both quarterbacks, now I know Freddie Knighton was running for his life here in the second half. What did you think of the two quarterbacks with Kyle Frazier and Freddie Knighton?
I think that probably if Kyle Frazier had, rather Freddie Knighton had the kind of offensive line, and this is not to denigrate the PA line whatsoever, but there's more experience and a little bit more size on that Shiloh line, and they gave Kyle Frazier an awful lot of protection, allowed him to do a lot of things, and I think pound for pound, probably they're about equal. But again, you know, Frazier a little larger, he can get away with a little bit more and more experience. He's a senior. Yep. Knighton's a junior, and he'll have a chance to prove himself again next year, as Kyle Frazier probably goes off to Auburn to be coached by Gus Malzahn.
Or wherever Malzahn ends up.
There's the knee. That's right. There's the knee at the 20-yard line. This is just about going to run it out. We have 32 seconds left officially in this football game. Thanks for watching, and we hope you'll be with us again tomorrow night live for the Rivercrest Harding Academy game. That should be a good one as well. This one's going to end 61-40 with the Saints of Shiloh Christian winning their third straight state championship under the direction of Josh Floyd and his fine assistant coaching staff from up Springdale way, but nothing to be ashamed of. A great season also for Kevin Kelly and his staff and his football team. 13-2 is not bad.
No, it's not.
12-game winning streak, and lost only to a 4A competitor, Cabot, coming into this game tonight. There's Coach Kelly bringing his team out. The victory celebration, the sportsmanship.
Two class coaches right there, Kevin Kelly and Josh Floyd. And
you're exactly right. We'll be back in a moment. They're going to present the trophies, and Kerry will be talking again with Josh Floyd. Back in a moment. There you see the final score. Shiloh Christian 61, Pulaski Academy 40.
Wendy's, may I help you?
Welcome to Wendy's.
Hello again.
Okay, what's up?
The smell of fresh cooked bacon. It just moves you.
May I get you all a Baconator?
Yes. Come try a Wendy's Baconator with 6 strips of Applewood smoked bacon.
You know when it's real.
Musco's light-structured green sports lighting cuts operating costs in half with less energy use, cuts spill light by half, and includes a 25-year warranty. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting, we make it happen.
Hi, welcome to Wendy's. May I help you?
Welcome to Wendy's.
Hello again.
Okay, what's up?
The smell of fresh cooked bacon. It just moves you.
May I get you all a Baconator?
Yes. Come try a Wendy's Baconator with 6 strips of Applewood smoked bacon.
You know when it's real.
At Crane Chevrolet, we'd save the best for last. It's the year-end clearance event, and they've all got to go. Right now, get 0% financing plus a $1,500 rebate and make no payments until spring. Combine that with huge Crane cash discounts and sales tax paid to get the best deals on new Chevys like Malibu, Traverse, Tahoe, and Silverado. Drive the all-new Cruise for just $199 per month, or Equinox and Camaro just $299 per month. 0% financing, sales tax paid, discounts up to $10,000 off. Only at Crane Chevrolet, South University in Little Rock.
To a player from both the Pulaski Academy and Shiloh Christian teams.
Well, there you see the hero of this game. He's the most valuable player. That's Kyle Frazier, Gatorade Player of the Year in high school football, and deservedly so.
Former Indianapolis Colt and
I believe Carrie has Coach Josh Floyd already.
I absolutely do. Coach Floyd, how does it feel? 3 in a row.
Well, it feels great. It's hard to explain it all in words. Just so happy for our kids and for our program. Pulaski Academy deserves a lot of credit. I mean, I think this was the game everybody wanted to see. It's a shootout, and they've got a great team. And unfortunately, they got a lot of guys coming back next year, so they'll be tough to deal with the next few years.
And you're relieved. At what point during the game did you feel like you guys had this?
About when the last thing went off, really. It was, even with a couple minutes left, these guys can score so fast. They got onside kick. They got 2 onside kicks. I mean, it's hard to feel comfortable, really, till it's all said and done. But they got a great team.
3 in a row. Does it get sweeter as they go?
I think so. I think every year, you know that it's. I mean, you just can't take it for granted, and we're just. I mean, we're fired up and just thank the Lord for it.
Let's talk about Kyle Frazier. What a career for him. What do you say to him leaving now? 3 state championships under his belt.
Sure. Well, I mean, he can't ask for anything more. I mean, he's a winner. I said that all year, and he did a great job. Made a lot of big-time plays tonight that you can't. I mean, you can't coach that stuff, and he's just special.
Coach, congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, guys, let's head back up to you.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Carrie. And the trophy case at Shiloh Christian will have one more state championship trophy in it tonight.
They may have to annex their school just for the trophies they keep bringing in.
A trophy room instead of a trophy case.
Yeah, 3 straight championships, 7 overall for Shiloh Christian. Just a marvelous job.
And they're getting ready for the trophy presentation. Pulaski Academy has received the runner-up trophy, and they're getting ready to make the State Farm State Championship trophy presentation to Shiloh Christian, and well-deserved. A great season. 14-1 on the season, losing only to the team that is ranked #1 in the nation in several polls, and that's Euless Trinity, Texas. They were run out of the stadium in Jerry Jones Stadium earlier in the season, and they didn't know exactly what to expect, but that game was good for them. It was a good loss, 80-something to 20-something, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 80-26. And once again, Shiloh Christian is still not lost to a team in the state of Arkansas.
That's Ryan Hyde, and he's receiving the
had 10
Brandon
total tackles
trophy
and 2 sacks
for Shiloh. And they, of course, will receive that state championship trophy as well.
Austin Calhoun, the outstanding player on Pulaski Academy, had 5 tackles, and he also had a sack and 1 tackle for loss in the game. So congratulations to these 2 fine young men. To midfield, State Farm agents Darrell Andrews and Brad Scott, both of Fayetteville, will join State Farm agents Andre Pendleton of Little Rock and Richard Day of Sherwood to present our other awards.
You're listening to
State
the
Farm
public
is the
address announcer here at War
sponsor
Memorial
of State
Stadium with these
Championship
post-game awards.
And first, the team awards. The 2010 Class 4A State runner-up trophy goes to the Pulaski Academy Bruins of Coach Kevin Kelly. Congratulations to the Bruins on an outstanding season. Winners of the 4A7 conference, finishing with a record of 13-2. It's the Bruins' 4th championship game appearance.
Bruins posing for their official post-game photograph with the runner-up trophy. I've got a pretty good trophy case at PA as well.
Yeah, they're not doing too bad. That's a little tough to do right there as you play your hearts out and then you come in second. But marvelous season for Pulaski Academy.
Pendleton and Richard Day presenting this runner-up trophy.
It's a lot of fine kids right out there at Pulaski Academy and Shiloh Christian put on a heck of a ball game tonight.
And now State Farm agents Daryl Andrews and Brad Scott of Fayetteville will present the 2010 Class 4A State Championship Trophy. And for the 3rd year in a row, it goes to the Saints of Shiloh Christian and Coach Josh Floyd. Congratulations to the champions, the Shiloh Christian Saints. Winners of the 4A1 conference and finishing the season with a record of 14-1.
The moment every high school football player dreams of, accepting a state championship trophy. And it goes to Shiloh Christian of Springdale, winning 61-40 over Pulaski Academy. Back in a moment, we'll wrap things up with the final statistics. There's your final score, 61-40. Shiloh over Pulaski Academy.
National studies show that students who participate in activities like music, sports, and drama not only have better grades and attendance, but they develop the character to handle adversity, the grace to accept defeat, and the self-confidence to start over. Take part. Get set for life.
You've seen some of the quality work all over the state. Now see how Reynolds Construction Company can help you with all your commercial roofing needs. Reynolds Construction does it all, from schools to hospitals and all commercial facilities. As Arkansas's longest-standing Duralast contractor, your roof will be installed with a product that sets the standard for quality and truly is the world's best roof.
Let us be your one-stop shop for everything on top.
Reynolds Construction. Call us today.
All year long, the owners of Coleman Dairy give your family the farm fresh quality you deserve. For over 145 years, Coleman has made sure the milk in your child's school, in your stores, and on your table is fresh and healthy, with absolutely no added growth hormones. That's the promise that goes with selecting Coleman products. We're Coleman Dairy.
Serving your family is not a job to us. It's our heritage.
They grow up fast, but you'll always be there for them.
Okay, Dad, what is it?
Test. It's on mathematics or anatomy.
And State Farm will be there for you.
Math?
Mm-hmm. With our Steer Clear program, teens learn safe driving and you get lower rates.
Take it easy, honey. Take it easy.
Call a State Farm agent today.
See you, Coach.
And as the Shiloh team huddles around Coach Josh Floyd, we're going to take a look at one of our features that we have had all year long, and that is the Wendy's Biggie hit of the game. And that came early in the football game. And let's watch this one. Lanny, tell us what we're seeing.
Well, you see the big defensive tackle. That's Kyle Frazier right there. And he's just nailed down by Dirk Tanner and Kyle Welfley.
Well, that was on the significance of that was a 4th down. Here is another big hit. We're watching that again. That was the Wendy's Biggie hit of the game. Now, the other feature of one of our sponsors, Coleman Dairy, and we appreciate our sponsors. They've been around with us all season long. And let's take a look at our Coleman Dairy quality checked quality play of the game. And this is one of the plays that put things.
It really made it tough for Pulaski Academy to come back here.
Yeah, kind of put the game away for Shiloh. And it was just so well done, well executed by Kyle Frazier.
Look at the speed of Zan Jones.
Zan Jones, who just ran away from the defenders. That was a 50-yard pass play that made it 48-33, and that's the way things went. It was a 61-40 game. We'll wrap it up. Final stats coming up in just a moment.
Introduce Wendy's natural cut fries with sea salt. We've set up a human chain from coast to coast. So taste our best fries ever and pass them on. Pass them on. Share the news. We only use whole russet potatoes and sprinkle them with sea salt for a taste as real as it gets. Oh, come on! Come on! Come on! Finally, a fry worth sharing! When it's real.
When it comes to branding your business or showing a little school spirit, there's only one name in Arkansas. That's Image One, right here in Little Rock. Brand your business and tell your message with logo products that are fun and unique to you. From cups to caps, tees to totes, and everything in between, Image One can do it all. Call us today or visit us online to see all of the creative ways we can help your school or business stand out from the crowd. So if you want to be noticed, call Image One today.
From Little League to the big leagues, Musco specializes in sports lighting around the world. Musco's light structure green sports lighting cuts operating costs in half with less energy use, cuts spill light by half, provides guaranteed constant light levels, and includes a 25-year warranty. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting. We make it happen.
It's Hyundai Holidays, and if you're in the market for a new vehicle, there's only two things you need to know. Crane Hyundai in Little Rock and Crane Hyundai North Little Rock. And here's the really big thing at Crane Hyundai. Drive a new Hyundai Santa Fe with all this equipment for just $299 a month. Or the totally redesigned 2011 Hyundai Sonata, just $199 a month. And you get all these options standard, just $199 a month. You even get a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty and Hyundai Assurance. The holidays are here, and so are the savings at Crane Hyundai Little Rock and Crane Hyundai North Little Rock.
Okay, Lanny, let's wrap things up with the final statistics on tonight's game. Pulaski Academy actually had more first downs than Shiloh, 25-22, but the rushing numbers were 209 to 164 favoring Shiloh. 319 to 307 passing stats were pretty close, but look at the total offense. 528 yards for Shiloh, 471 yards for Pulaski Academy. That is a lot of yardage. That adds up to 999 yards. One more yard would have had a 1,000-yard night. Shiloh penalized 5 times for 37 yards. PA 6 times for 40 yards. Kyle Frazier on his game tonight, 23 of 52 for 3 touchdowns. Grayson Skoke, pardon me, that's the rushing. Kyle Frazier carried 23 times for 52 yards and 3 touchdowns. Garrett Harper carried 21 times for 154 yards and a score. Grayson Skoke's 12 carries for 54 yards. Freddie Knighton 21 for 79, even with his sacks, with 1 touchdown. Frazier completed 15 of 25 passes for 319 yards and 4 touchdowns. Freddie Knighton in the battle of the quarterbacks was 307 yards with 5 touchdowns but 2 interceptions, and the turnover bug really bit Pulaski Academy tonight. The receiving stats, Zan Jones had 4 catches for 202 yards and 3 touchdowns. Garrett Lamb had a 3-touchdown night as well. They all came early, 8 catches for 140 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, and those are our final stats. The screen shows halftime, but that was our final stats tonight.
That was it, final, and those are official statistics. All right, tomorrow night, 6:30, we'll be back here with the Harding Academy and Rivercrest game for the 3A state championship. We'll record again the AA state championship game between 2 conference rivals.
Yeah, just down the road from each other.
26 miles apart on Highway 10, Magazine and Danville.
Little Johns.
Should be a dilly of a matchup then. Thanks to all of our crew tonight. Another great job. And guys and gals, we appreciate you and could never carry this off without you. Our producer, Jeff Watley, and our director, Robert Addington, have been with us all season. In fact, all 2 seasons. They're both going to be out, and we'll welcome a new producer and a new director tomorrow night, and we'll just have a good time with with Lindsay on board as our director, producer, and Stephen as our director. Same crew, guys. We appreciate all the camera shots and everybody. Pleasure working with you again.
Well, thank you. It's always a pleasure.
See you tomorrow right here, same time, same place, War Memorial Stadium. You just saw the final score, 61-40. Shiloh over Pulaski Academy.
Angling for a big catch? Don't let it be the one that got away. The Mega Millions jackpot from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is more than $75 million. Visit your local retailer and play today.